Potato won. I heard potato first. He's the winner. Sup, my dude? What's up, my dudes? What's up? What's up? Morning, morning. Sup, dude? Sup, what's up? What's up, my dudes? Hey, nothing I could do. If I would have started it on time, all you hear is bark, bark. What's up, my dudes?
Skipping some comments. Inconvenient for your heater to break all the time.
It is what it is. I don't really care about the heat anyways.
Skipping some comments.
There it is. Pin Discord. I messed up the message. There we go. I got a live chat. There we are. We're good to go. Sup, dudes? We're doing more tower defense. Yeah, I did. We saw a little bit of her skill. Looks like a big ass AoE that she can do once every 17 seconds. That'd be cool. Yeah, Mal. Poggy Woggy, dude. Poggy Woggy, my dude. Morning. Oh, we're doing a lot of murder. Pog. Four-piece Crimson or I would think four-piece Crimson, but I'm gonna try a bunch of ones. I've seen two-piece Crimson, two-piece Noblesse. I want to try four-piece Hydro, so as soon as I get an HP % Crimson Sands, I'm going to start working on four-piece Hydro. Because four-piece Hydro is really good, and I need it for a bunch of units. But I feel like four-piece Hydro is going to be a very good option on her, too. Is Heater Kun okay for this week? I'll see. I told the Heater guy I'll see him next week. Like, see you next week, bud. I've been watching it, Potato. Alright. This should be the little balls. Hey. Should I use Beta with Xiao? I mean, if you want to. I'm using Beta with Xiao to get friend levels up. Yeah. It was a very short league, but yeah. I remember the 10K subs like it was last month. Oh wait, it was. What's up, my dudes? Let's go. Woohoo. What's up? There we go. I do plan on getting a PS5. I don't think I had enough dashes there. I need more dashes. When I'm famous. I don't think that's gonna be a thing. But you know what? I like the confidence. I like the positivity. What's up, my dudes? Late stream? Yeah, I know. There we go. Let me do this before it goes away. There we go. Seem like killing these things are nothing? Well, pretty much everyone everyone I has some investment. For you, this is an early stream? Eh. You have one, right? I have a couple. I have a couple. They have all sorts of names. Of course. It always takes practice. I mean, to be able to do the really fast plunges that I do, it took me a lot of practice to get the timing down. Are you in a good mood? I'm always in a good mood. It's my secret.
Are you in a good mood?
Oh.
Be right back. If I need a good name DPS, should I go for Xiao before kicking?
If you're picking between Xiao and Kuching, they're like equal in power. I'll make a video on Kuching. Once we get closer to the Kuching ban, I'll make a video on her. Bop, bop, bop. Where am I going? Xiao said I'm going somewhere, I just don't know where yet. Whoa, boop. Dude, they're getting one shot. I just not noticed that. Boop, boop, boop. Sup, my dude? I just not noticed they were getting one shot the whole time. Is Xiao your new favorite? Xiao is not my new favorite. He's always been my favorite. Physical or electro Kuching? Physical's way stronger. It's just a lot harder to build and it's a lot more investment. Of course I have. And when my Zoom class is silent, so awkward. Tell them wake up! Grab your nearest like pan and just do. Tell them time to wake the fuck up. What's up, my dudes?
Hello. Hello, Val. Laughing, it's so funny when Xiao just yeets himself across the field.
Oh, for real.
Like, okay, you make the rules here, boy. Crack.
Are you going to talk about new leaks?
About kicking.
About Kuching? I mean, I already talked about him. It looks cool. Someone has a lot of energy today. I've been up for a while. Boop. Boop, boop, boop. Boop. I made you jump. I have. There we go. I'm using the Jade Cutter for Gene. You can use it, yeah, until you get Blackcliff. You need Blackcliff, though. Blackcliff is nice.
What time is it for you?
It is 10 a.m. for me. I always wake up super early. I'm an early riser, dude. Venti or Hutao, who do you like more? Thank you, dude. Today I'm pretty hyper, so chill might be out the window today. We'll see. So what you do is you kill them. That's my advice. Hell no! Even if you want Kuching, if you wish on that Kuching banner, you're a goofy goober and you're gonna get what you deserve. You're gonna get exactly what you want. Imagine wasting. Look at the weapon level strength, character level, artifact strength. Artifact strength's maxed out, combat talent level up amount. How strong do I need to be for this domain? Why is like everything not maxed? Weapon level strength isn't maxed?
I did get from his banner though, but I would love to have Xiao TTT. Yanni if you need a DPS, Hudao if you need Supplemental Venti. I wake up at 6 am laughing.
So, you guys should never trust random people on the internet for advice on who you enjoy playing. What's going to happen is Kuching's going to drop with a test run, right? You play that test run. If you like Kuching, you like how she plays on that test run, ignore everyone's opinions and just get her. That's my advice. My other advice is never summon on a general rated up unit because you're going to get them losing a 50-50 anyways. But people don't like that advice.
How many primogems do you have on hot?
How many primogems do I have? I have 50 right now, I think. I'll get more once I do dailies and stuff, though. But right now,
I ascended my world to level 6 to level 7 and I'm like, I barely feel the difference. Where is the trap?
there is no trap. It was all clickbait.
I was thinking of
Everyone got jebaited, dude. There's no trap. I even made a videos about how there's no trap, that you should send your world as soon as you can. Yeah, if you use your pity, if you lose your pity on Kaching and then lose what? You know what's gonna be funny? Okay, let me throw this situation out there for you guys. Let's say you get Kaching and you use your pity on Kaching, right? You really wanted Kaching. You're like, oh boy, I got Kaching. Okay, then let's say the next banner comes around. For example, let's say the next banner comes around and you lose the 50-50 on the unit you wanted to get that's not Kuching, that's limited, and you get another Kuching. Guess who's going to feel silly? Not me. You. I'm going to be the one going, darn, that sucks. Venti after Hu Tao, it looks to be like that. We'll find out though.
I was scared to ascend to world level 7, but it's seriously so easy. Skipping some comments. Skipping some comments.
You got the Jade Cutter? Yeah. And now it's going on my girl Jean.
Thoughts on Jade Cutter on Bennett?
It's really good, isn't it? Isn't it like really OP? Jade Cutter's a really solid weapon, period, because it gives you so much crit rate. You can just build straight into crit damage. Don't need to worry about any crit rate at all on any unit. That's the whole thing of it, is it's got low base attack, gives you some attack through the passive, and it gives you a shitload of crit rate, so you can always just focus directly into crit damage. That's the main strengths to it. Why not use Albedo? Because he's friendship level 10. If I was actually trying, would I be using Albedo? Yes. But am I trying? No, I'm farming friendship levels. I'm trying to make some friends here because I can't make any in real life, so I'm making them in game where I can force them to be my friends. Hold them at gunpoint. Accept my love.
What are some 4-star spear options for Hu Tao?
4-star spear options for Hu Tao? It's pretty much the same thing as it's pretty much the same thing as Xiao, to be honest. You really want Black Cliff or Deathmatch, and if you're not buying the battle pass, then you really want Black Cliff. But yeah, because Hu Tao's gonna be dealing mostly pyro damage. All right. We do this. 1, 2, 3. Boop. Boop. There we go. Boop, 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 boop. Oh. There you are, eavesdropper. Oh, hello. Goodbye.
Laughing not at Valve holding his units at gunpoint for friendship. I wanna pair Venti with Xiao. A guy named Oak.
It looks so bad on Xiao. Visually, Homa's gonna look terrible on Xiao. Looking at the leaks though and seeing Homa in action, it doesn't look as bad as I thought because it's not like gigantic. But it's still gonna look pretty rough. But positives. My Xiao's gonna be a fucking monster. So we're good to go. Yeah, Venom, I've been to the Salcon. Have you been to the Salcon? Why don't I use Best Girl Amber? And one day I'll have her as like a third unit on the team, just third wheel, just to get the friendship. Just for memes, just to get that name card. Okay. Doom, doom, doom. Who? Who? Oh, you're dead already. Okay. Uh-oh. Where are you blinking to? What's up, my dudes? What's up, Saf? Yeah, because the Jade Sword, I know. Do I recommend Jade Sword still? No. I don't think it's worth it, dude. Good night, positivity. Good night, my dude. C6 Xiao is the most brain-dead friendly character. No, there's still cancels and stuff that you gotta do to go so you can get to the ground faster and proc the C6 faster. And you gotta pay a lot of attention to where your dashes are going, because there's a lot of times you'll see my Xiao just dash off into fucking nowhere, because he has so many dashes and he's going so fast, and you can control the dashes with directions. So you gotta constantly pay attention to what you're doing and where you're going. It is brain dead friendly, but it's not. Because it does let you turn the brain off and just plunge go burr. Look, this is how we farm ores with Xiao. I mean this way. We'll just do it like this. Boop boop. There we go. Majora's Mask or Ocarina, they're kind of their own story, so it doesn't matter. I mean, if you haven't played either, I would go Ocarina first, because the end of Ocarina plays into the beginning of Majora's Mask, but outside of that, like, they have no tie, right? It's a very, very short tie. Jade Sword is a 5-star? No way. You're fucking with me. My neighbors are screaming at each other again. Help me. What you do is you join in. You just start screaming too. Just, ah! Xiao is kind of hard to use on mobile, but still fun to play? Of course. What's not fun about pressing a bunch of buttons? What's up, my dudes?
My time has come. Xiao, have you upgraded his talents yet?
Have I upgraded Xiao's talents yet? A little bit. A little bit. It's a little upgraded.
Oh no, I am Lati. Join in.
What's up, my dudes?
Scream louder to assert dominance. Dominance by screaming louder than them. Skipping some comments.
Alright. Let's see.
Opinion on being the biggest Xiao simp.
Opinion on being the biggest Xiao simp? I'm sure there's someone that likes him out there more than me. T-pose while screaming. Ultimate dominance. I have. Is that enough to upgrade it again? Hey, let's go. Hey. How many more do I need? I did. That's pretty cool. I need 4 of these Miss Grasswick. And then I need 5 of those. I don't think I'll be able to get the 5 today. I'm gonna try though. We'll see. Think I can do... Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to get the rest today.
What do you think is the best team for Xiao F2P?
I don't know. Whatever you use, whatever you got. I'm not the person to ask for team comps. Everyone asks me my team comps, and you know what I tell them? I say, I'm using whatever gets me the most friendship XP at the moment. You want to see why my team comp is the way it is? Look, let me show you. You ready? Well, Xiao's always going to be here. Jean's always going to be here. But look, Friendship 9 and Friendship 6. The reason I don't use any of these other characters, look, Friendship 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. Daluke's going to take Xingqiu's place as soon as Xingqiu's done. So, this is how I make my team comp. It doesn't match Jean at all. It looks so out of place on Jean. Yeah, you can use the Jade Spear on Hu Tao. Team comp is the power of friendship. Can't hit pity if I roll for Homa. I'm definitely getting Homa. Can you give Xiao a break to let him know? No, he's never sitting on the bench. Actually, no, whenever I do co-op, and if I'm just trying to help friends and not meme around, I'll actually swap to like Kuching or something to help melt Boreas. But anything other than Boreas, odds are I'm using Xiao.
What does friendship
What's up,
do?
Seth? What's up, my dude?
Purple on green.
Tower defense is the best. Tower defense is awesome. I love tower defense. I have so much fun playing that, dude.
Meanwhile, me with no level 10.
The Iron Ingot World Quest is just sad, probably. Why Homa? 66% crit damage on top of that. Lots of attack.
Who's Homer? Why this game sometimes really
Body
like
in
Ooh.
only happens to me. Skipping some comments.
Evil conqueror.
Kicking okay.
Oh, you're still alive.
It was so
Rain outlines your fate.
I thought he was gonna die there. I guess I didn't crit both hits.
skipping the rest. Skipping some comments.
What's
Hi Val.
up, my dude?
Skipping some comments. Ho mama. Sebastian McNeely anti-gives.
There we go.
You get name cards for max friendship.
Yes, which is why we get max friendship.
Should I go for Hutao if I have keeping already?
Hutao Pixels leak got me hype. Have you not seen the latest leak clear? If you go on my Discord, there is a leaks and spoilers channel that MK0 the mod basically runs on his own. He posted if you go look at the video he posted, it shows Hutao's skill at the very end of it.
Have you seen the leaked footage of Hutao's attack animations in Burst?
It wasn't her burst, that was her E. It didn't have a cinematic. That was her E, not her burst.
Kitty will have her story quest.
There was no cinematic to it. Let me do this real quick.
Back at ya.
There we go.
Where RT shows her burst OMG.
I said it's not a burst, that's her skill.
Popular
There's no cinematic there.
in terms of
Whoa.
power. This will wait, please.
It's right there in the pinned message. Oh. They all died already. I feel like my Xiao got buffed or something, because he's just doing more damage than I remember.
Comments.
Everything's dying way faster than I remember.
Skipping some comments.
Don't remember dealing this much damage.
First. Skipping some comments. I really watched the leak of Hutao emoji.
It's burst.
Someone
There's no cinematic to it, though.
It makes no sense, yeah.
She was near an object?
Skipping some
Maybe.
comments.
There's normally cinematic to it.
Cinematic
You gotta remember, though, you gotta read her the description on her E, too. There is a big knockback on her E. It's a giant AoE knockback.
LOL.
So it could be the E, too.
Skipping some comments.
Both of them are big AoEs.
That
We'll see.
button spam had a nice beat. Skipping some comments. It was near an
Well, I do it like
object,
this.
so
This is the sound of buttons, man. This is the sound of Xiao. Is this noise?
hacking without his realization. Skipping some comments.
Val hacking without his realization.
Deputy training while you were asleep.
I went through a depthy training while you were asleep, I know, right? I was picking up items on PS4 slow
Hey guys,
because they hate us,
I
dude.
will have order.
They're like,
Also,
no, you peasants, you haven't bought a PS5 yet? Suffer. I'm like, no.
More people to roll for him. Emoji smiling.
Maybe you're trying to convince more people to roll for him.
Purposely burst next to object so we wouldn't.
Sometimes it doesn't work, yeah.
I won't get hostile is boring as
See, that I'm used to, right?
4 months.
Wait.
It's true sometimes the cinematic doesn't work, but that's only when you are near any object in Hutao 1. We love smug Valgahi. Mobile players go. But man. PS4 is just fine.
Huh.
Comments. Am I late to the stream?
Are you late now?
Some comments. You.
How much is a PS5 now? Who knows, dude? Could probably going up. It's all scalpers.
I want Hutao
Scalpers make the market. Boop, boop, boop.
Laughing.
Whoop. Oh, he's still alive. No. You didn't get crit. You made me waste my burst. There we go. Go up above his shield. Above his shield. There we go. She even says explosion and pray. Explosion! Mega Man, dude. Everyone's so hype over Mega Man. Should be getting to 5 soon, right? Hey, we 5. We 5. Let's go. Clear the thing far from any objects that cinematic should work. I'm pretty sure it's a skill, but we'll see. Because the way it seems like it's described is the burst should be a big old slam, kind of like Zhongli's meteor, but it's a big spooky ghost. Didn't know Daddy Valk was streaming? It's a secret, dude. Don't tell anyone. The best audience in all of Mondstadt.
Skipping some comments.
Are you lying to me? Better be the best audience in all of Mondstadt. Should I get C1 Xiao or get Hu Tao instead? You're debating between an extra dash, which everyone sleeps on its importance. C1 is actually very, very important from my experience. But I digress. Just no cinematic on purpose because they were close to a barrel? Oh, I have no idea, Meg. But we'll see whenever she comes out. You're debating between an entire character or an extra dash. To put it as simply as I can. Confirm that was her cue? Oh, okay. The leaker said it, and that's... But yeah.
Skipping some comments. The leaker confirmed that it was her cue. Skipping some comments. No spam stop.
Posted about your fake banner. He did that just for memes, I'm pretty sure. I'm 90% sure he knew it was fake. Pretty sure he did that just for memes.
Skipping some comments. These hotel leaks are so high quality, I wonder how it is not taken down.
Because they're getting smart with how they leak it. They're not leaking her damage or anything. They're just showing her animations, which is all people want. They're not leaking her in the middle of a fight. They're not leaking the UIDs. They're just leaking her doing things. So it's not exactly traceable. So the way they're leaking it now is smart. What's up, my dude? You're tired of how to beat Xiao main, by the way? Absolutely, so people don't forget where I am. Where I stand on the matter. I had to put Xiao main in the title so people don't think I'm abandoning Xiao, because otherwise people will be like, you're abandoning Xiao! And I'm like, C6, almost triple crowned. Pretty sure I'm past the point of being able to do that. Oh.
I don't know how to build characters.
Okay. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
There's actually a high quality hotel league now. People do be getting smarter these days, it scares me. I have C1 Xiao, but I want Dill. Should I keep pulling on Xiao banner?
What was that? Oh, dude, that was awesome.
When do you think Zhongli will have a rerun banner? Skipping some comments. Skipping some comments.
So Xiao's your favorite character? By a fucking mile.
Skipping some comments.
Actually, I'm gonna put a video out, but I think Vark is coming soon.
Skipping some comments.
Now it's mostly just a, you know, just me going crazy and connecting dots that probably don't exist. But Varka should be pretty soon.
Saying he is going to be in my team till I play this game.
What did you need me for? Was a sneak peek into Cyberpunk? Cyberbug. Varka bro poggers? Yeah.
Time to post this video to Genshin Impact to get free primo genes. Some comments.
I don't think that's how it works. I don't think they give you free primogens for that. We talk about Varka coming soon. Dude, it's just... So Varka is mentioned 8 times by other characters, right? Hu Tao is mentioned 7 times. Varka's literally got the most mentions next to Hu Tao. And Windbloom Festival is 1.4, which is coming next. Venti rerun more than likely is the very first banner. Second banner is probably going to be somebody from Mondstadt featured. Diluc, Jean, whatever, along with Rosaria as the 4-star on it. So then we're looking at a third banner for that update, right? We're looking at the third banner for that update. So do you think they're going to rerun Cleve for an entire patch 1.0 rerun, or do you think they're going to release a new 5-star? If they release a new 5-star, there's literally only one Mondstadt character left.
My only problem is that the 1/4 festival supposedly asked Ludi Harpastum, so it was never mentioned in
It's Windbloom, not Ludi Harpastum. There's a different thing.
Yes. Skipping some comments.
Have you considered it? I'm going to get a PS5 once I restock, but it's either pay 800 to fucking scalpers or wait for them to restock and get them half the price. So I'm just gonna wait for restocks.
Skipping some comments. Valve Venti or Zongli support
If I give you my account, will you correct my team in artifacts? If you just ask me in the Discord, I'll help you out. But in the end, it's all luck, dude. That's what you're asking.
Maybe they released to me.
And your team doesn't matter that much, I'm gonna be real with you. Because in the end, odds are you get one super stonked out DPS and you just play them and only them whenever you go into the overworld and one-shot everything. That's normally how it happens. It's kind of like, if you guys know the Pokemon strat, whenever you play Pokemon, you level up one Pokemon as high as you can, right? You level up one Pokemon super, super high, and then that one Pokemon just carries you through everything. It's kind of the same thing with this. You get one Pokemon super high. There we go.
If Barca comes, then does that mean that Jean will finally be able to get some well-deserved...
That's the Pokemon strat, dude. You gotta do the same Pokemon strat for this game. Why are you taking my Xiao lanterns? I only have 100 of them. Come on. I need these.
Yes, I always does that when I play Pokemon.
What's up, my dudes?
Some comments. I'm R35. Should I start farming artifacts?
Wait, I literally have no dandelion seeds. Because I used every last one of them. I had like the perfect amount. How many do I have to give you? I had the perfect amount for Jean. You need one. I had literally the perfect amount for Jean, dude. What Pokemon would Xiao be in your opinion? Cubone. Which Cubone's actually my favorite Pokemon. Not counting legendaries. Legendaries are cheating. Everyone likes legendaries the most.
Skipping the rest. Skipping some comments. Explosion. Jean is totally worth it.
Are you pulling for release C1 2 town? Nope. We're going C0.
Skipping some comments. WTF. Poke at you. Cubone CUZHES small. Lucario.
Bonk. Bonk, bonk, bonk. Oh. No dandelion seeds here. I know there's like probably one just randomly sitting somewhere that I missed.
Skipping some comments.
Didn't I not get these last time I was over here because they were off timer?
Skipping some comments. I like Lucario. Voltage supremacy. Bro,
nope. Base Cubone. You know, from now on, if I answer a question and you keep asking, I'm just not going to answer it anymore. Because if you can't be bothered to listen to my answer, I can't be bothered to answer your question.
Skipping some comments. I believe in polearm supremacy.
Big brain strats.
There's some west of Dawn Winery.
I got it already. Because I knew those were off timer because I didn't get them. Like a palm of snow because he's wide people happy. No, Mondstadt Gate's on off. It's on timer right now.
I got Mondstadt Gate. Ooh.
Oh man.
Alarm supremacy. High Valk is 70 and 50 MG188 OK for Xiao. Or it's still low. Valk smart accountant. They nerfed Rosaria's cakes. She's unplayable now.
Yeah, they nerfed their Tatas, dude. They also nerfed Ganyu's Tatas. They have something against big Tatas. They're on a crusade against big Tatis. It's over, dude. No, I don't want to try nothing new. I want to live in my comfort zone. Hmm. Frecky and what's the other dude's name? Grecky or something? Who was your first starter Pokemon? Pikachu, Pokemon Yellow. First Pokemon game was Pokemon Yellow. Oh, that's not what I wanted.
People are saying Sony is making them nerf the tattas.
Find somewhere to scatter the Dandelion Seeds? Sony's making them nerf the tattas? I have no idea. Doesn't sound like it. Could be.
Or it's still low. Skipping the rest. Skipping some comments.
Let's see. Oh, I probably need to go up here, huh? No. Do I just need to go to the top of the roof? I have no idea. Sony does have weird rules, though. But then they do things like, they do things like Akiba's Trip. If you guys know what that is. So, they do weird things. Oi! I'll just go over here.
Yes, top approved. King Mashi wrong gacha. Yes. The house on the right. The other building.
There we go.
You know what's crazy? I always
Beautiful.
better than Pikachu.
And it didn't even look. You ungrateful little shits. Wasted all my time. Look, they didn't even notice me do it. They had to ask and confirm that I did it. What was the point of me doing that? They didn't even look. Shame, shame, shame on them. I'm over here just doing whatever they ask. Ayaka, I was listening to Ayaka's voice line. She talks a lot, I know. I'm over here like, hey, what's your opinions on Yai Sakura? And she's like, she gives me a whole, like she's reading off a page, dude. Ayaka talks a lot. Did it in the morning.
3-0 Primos. You did it in the morning, Pekeka. Ezio's impact. Damn these goddamn end stations.
30 Primos? Yeah. Are you not doing the wishes? You gotta do these things. Oh, he's like way over here. I'm over here running around thinking he's like right by us. No, he's over here.
Skipping some comments. Ayo, what happened to the bridge? Skipping some comments.
Where are the railings? Don't worry about it. It's the hidden leeway that I have.
Skipping the rest. Skipping some comments. LOL the black.
If you had to choice between a Primordial Jade Spear or a Ben in a Blackcliff Pole, I'd pick whichever one the game happens to give me.
Where is the best
Bonk.
spot to roll for Gutao? In front of the funeral parlor.
There we go. Gimme, gimme.
Skipping the rest. Skipping some comments. I like Wafus talking. Skipping some comments.
Sure.
Have you seen the Gutao elemental burst?
Isn't this a dude from the chasm? Isn't he normally sitting at the chasm?
Rip ironing good LOL. Is Xiao's final quest tomorrow? Also Xiao please can't reach the floor low. Skipping some comments. Don't you worry about it, sweetheart. Skipping some comments.
Curious camera? Oh, the event doesn't get taken yet. Alright.
Skipping
That
some
doesn't get taken yet.
Cheaper option go definite unless have insane crit rate. That good.
Oh, right here.
He's the simp. Is Beidou better than Razor? Ayaka cute, but I don't really
Is Baidu better than Razor?
for some reason.
There's no better.
Xiao
There is no better.
Lol, Xiao
I'm about to put out a video like who Tao or Ayaka is gonna be the title, and it's just gonna be me going, who gives a fuck? And that's gonna be the entire video. Just 5 seconds long, just who gives a fuck?
Yes. Giving a good support. Venti tolerant.
Oh man.
Valentine's back.
Toxic Valk.
I mean Bennett. She provide good shield.
Let's go.
Yes, do that. Yes. LOL. Emoji happy tears. Skipping some comments. Is Noel good for R27? Skipping some comments.
Don't matter. The higher AR you guys get, the sooner you'll realize that it doesn't matter. Just hyper invest in one unit,
Salty Val.
and you're good to go, dude.
Will you go for Hutao in future?
Oh, well that works.
Toxic Val. I endorse that. Skipping some comments.
Wait, do I have to do it like this?
Better the razor. They do is waifu. How is
Oh, I have to
the
do it like this.
competition?
Camera's already been adjusted to the correct angle. There we go.
Hey guys. Parish Rabbit Andron, I used her a lot, so yeah, I guess Noel is nice. Hello, emoji slightly smiley
What's up, my dude?
face. Skipping some comments.
As somebody that uses a lot of units, I can tell you right now, the team does not matter nearly as much as you think it does. The most important thing for Xiao, for a Xiao team comp, is this. You do Xiao, you do Shielder, and then you do Healer. Other than that, it doesn't matter. Unless you're trying to, like, what is it, 12-star Abyss, I think it is? I think you can get 12 stars out of it. Like, I only get 10 stars normally, and I don't stress for the extra 100 primos that I could get, like, literally half a single. So it's half of a 3-star weapon, half of the debate club. Like, why am I going to stress for that? I'm just going to play units that I like, build units that I like, which is why everybody was asking me why don't I have Diona built or something like that. It's, I don't want to use her. Plain simple. Use whoever you like, dude.
I imagine Miruga having like 5 arms. I have C0 Xiao, should I crown him? I want you
If you want to crown him, go for it.
Cause I love the snow till it will be freezing.
Diona is meta.
Like op character BCS fun above all.
I like taking characters I like to play, like Xiao, for example. I'm pushing them to their absolute limit. I don't care if Xiao is good or not. I never cared if Xiao was good or not. The fact he is good is just a plus. But, in the end, if I like a character, I'm going to make them work. You going to summon for Hutao? Yeah, that's why we have a countdown. Almond Tofu.
Are you gonna summon for Hutao?
I have plenty of almond tofu. Here you go.
Play the game for fun now. Before I like watch all tier list and who's the best character. Skipping the rest.
It doesn't matter, dude. Whenever you hyper invest in any unit, they're going to be absolute fucking monsters. Now, if you spread yourself too thin, following ever changing metas and tier lists, where if you know what I've seen a lot of people do with their issues with their account is they don't have enough resources to actually invest in a single unit. So if you go to their character, you go through it, you're going to see like they'll be like world level 6 with like level 70, level 60 characters because their resources are just spread too thin. And they can't actually play the game because they've spread themselves too thin where they're not dealing any damage. Whereas if they would have even taken just fucking Barbara and just invested in a Barbara, got her level up, got her with a good weapon, got her talents up, then Barbara would be their best DPS. They spread themselves so thin. And it fucks them really, really hard. I'm just a sidekick, that's how I know, dude. I printed out the brainwaves and it came back and said 19 days until Hutao. Playing use Dragon's Bane on Barbara? That'll probably be good. On Barbara, on Hutao. Still had Barbara on the brain. Dragon's Bane on Barbara, let's go.
Skipping some comments. You could actually survive WL6 with level 69 characters.
Level 69 characters, dude.
Skipping some comments. Need Hickey, need Cosmo.
This is a sad quest. I mean, a lot of the quests are sad in this game.
Got leaked, LOL. Man, LOL, I was power creep since Xiao came, now I like his playstyle more.
Yeah, just use who you like, it doesn't matter.
F. Jade Cutter on Benedok. F for this poor dude. Skipping some comments. Me Kiki is level 6070 but in so confused on
Too many love stories ends to witness in the game? Yeah. I mean, you have Childish Jane, you have the dude over in the Mondstadt graveyard. You have Xiao's quest currently going on, which is... It ended on a Pepe Hands moment. Wish we could farm Constellation and never do that. They need to have a way to make money.
Do you have a command for your Hutao build?
No, I don't have a Hutao build yet, 'cause she's not out yet. Once I build her and I settle on a build, I will, then put a command in.
I like how you keep reminding us to use our favorite characters.
because it's really important. That's really the only way you're gonna enjoy the game. It doesn't matter. As long as you're having fun, like I said, you can chase damage. There's nothing wrong with chasing damage, but make sure you enjoy the playstyle of the characters you're using. Because if the character you're using is a really boring playstyle, and you're like, this isn't very fun, but I'm dealing more damage. So, it's like people with Ganyu. Although Ganyu as a character is going to last a very long time, I don't think people that play Ganyu are going to last a very long time. Because Ganyu's playstyle is extremely one-dimensional, and it's not for everyone. If you enjoy it, good for you, dude. Good for you. Keep going. But it's not for everyone.
Do you think Zhongli will be a great support for Hutao? Skipping some
Zhongli's is
Damned will
anyone.
really doesn't he like Hutao LOL? Fun is much more important than meta-slaving, come on people.
In-game doesn't exist. I mean, yeah, once you reach like a certain point in this game, you just blow through fucking everything. You breathe on it and it dies.
Skipping some comments. I'm enjoying the game a lot more now. Emoji happy tears, dashing in the air like a maniac and asserting dominance. Skipping some comments.
What artifacts you probably use on Hutao? I test a bunch. We'll see. We'll see. I need to see, best bet's probably 4-piece Crimson Witch, but we have to see how our charge attack works. Because if our charge attack counts as an elemental skill use, then it's gonna be very, very good. Bonk. Bonk, 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 bonk. There we go. Bonk. Where'd you go? Full maiden. The full maiden Alchemist. Just wait till I get Staff of Homa, dude. That's gonna be such a big boost. I'm gonna drop 10% crit rate down to 70%, but it won't matter. It will not matter. It's gonna be such a big PP boost.
Skipping some comments. Just met Diluc Tards today that kept thrashing Xiao on Reddit. Think Diluc is the only character that do damage on the
Who cares? Why would you care what other people think about a character you enjoy? I don't care. Fun is subjective, so how are you going to tell other people, like, what's fun for them? Which is why I always say, in my opinion, whenever I give my opinion. Because it's in my opinion. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, boop, boop.
I feel like Valk is some kind of psychiatrist laughing. People thought Bennett Chinky. It's almost like we're all different individuals with our own meaning of fun.
Exactly. Fun is subjective. Nobody's going to have the exact same version of fun. In the end, it's a video game. It's meant to be fun. Why would you take a video game seriously?
I need character with more in my Xiao team. I love your sounds effects. Poo poo poo.
Boom, boom, boom.
Fun is subjective. Play how you want. Don't let other people dictate how you do this. I really like fast-paced characters. Energy fire. Energy fire.
Bonk. Uh-oh. See what I mean whenever I said C6 Xiao sometimes just misses? That's what I meant. He just misses. Just flat out. Just like, nah, I don't feel like hitting that. Boom. He got popped. The slime got popped, dude. There we go.
Useless, useless, useless. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 dash emoji fire. Skipping some comments.
If Abyss, I'm not gonna lie, if this Abyss is hard for you, your team's probably kind of fucked. Either that or you're not that in-game yet. If you're in-game, this Abyss should not be hard for you. You should be able to blow through it no problem. Even if you're completely free to play. Because my free to play friends, they blow through it too. There's like, if you are struggling in this Abyss specifically, the last one was really rough. The last one you absolutely needed a pyro for floor 12. But this one is not that bad. This one's pretty easy actually. Even free to play, if you're struggling through this Abyss, either you're not in-game yet, or something's wrong.
With Claymore in my Xiao team. Abyss is not hard for me, but I don't like fighting it laughing. Damn sad.
Free primos.
What AR should you be able to finish this Abyss? Abyss just requires good team comps.
Abyss, or AR like level 50 is whenever you can start looking to finish Abyss, but like AR 54, 55 is what the day one players free to play should be at right now. The free to play should be at like AR 54, 53, something like that. Not 55. 55 is a big jump. But somewhere in that range. But yeah, it's just time. The more time you put into the game, the better artifacts you have, the stronger your characters are. But always chasing the next character and spreading you sort of thin, you're going to just choke yourself out. And you can't do it.
1-1-2 Abyss is hard not because lack of DPS but because you need strategy. Skipping some comments.
It's just time. A lot of me and my friends have been playing since the very first day the game was available, right? So it's just a matter of time before everyone can clear it just as well. Gimme. There we go. That's 2. Like, I couldn't even fuck with the last Abyss, dude. Give me one extra. Give me one extra and I'm done. Albedo coming in clutch. He was worth my primos. Oh, Albedo, I love you so much. Oh, I didn't need it anyways. Albedo, I love you so much. Ah. Beautiful. Just beautiful. Don't have enough to completely max it, but we'll get it.
Skipping some comments. The reason I struggle with Abyss is since I don't have characters invested in.
Can't I just like throw like this into can't I just make people cry and start throwing these weapons into I use Chi-Chi for my superconduct Kaching? Yeah, that's one way. When I get J-Code yesterday. What's her stats now? That's pretty good. I'm happy with this. And 1800 attack despite having an ER % Sans. That's really good. I really like her stats now. I think I'm gonna keep her out of this. What is this? 2-piece Glad, 2-piece Maidens? I think I'm gonna keep her on this setup. It's not done yet either. But this is pretty good. You can run Jeans at DPS. New talent main, by the way. This is good. I like this build. For what she's meant to be doing. Now, what's the next thing I need to work on Jean with? Oh, wrong talents. We need this. I'm gonna get that level 9. And then I want to get this up. When can I do this? So Sunday. Sunday, we can do this. Sunday, we will do this. We need 26 of those if I want to crown it. I'm probably going to crown her heal. I'm not going to lie. Yeah, she's going to get level 90 eventually. It's not right now. Because I need to save up the hero's wits for Hu Tao. Have you checked Jean's vision? I have, dude. I check it all the time. See, it's right there. Alright. So now, it's time. I know, but I don't have... I just got done getting a weapon completely maxed out, right? So I don't have the resources right now for it.
The queen deserved the crown. Which do
There
you
we go.
recommend getting first? Talent materials or artifacts?
Artifacts are probably the most important thing, but artifacts are incredibly RNG, so you definitely want to go for the guarantee. That's not what I wanted.
Tower defense POG. I like Jean's character design. I hit pity again hoping for C1 Xiao but got kicking. Hey Val, how's your
And that's why we don't summon on the standard unit rate up banners, even if it's Diluc. Even if it's fucking Diluc, you should not be summoning on them because you're going to lose a 50-50 and get them. I promise you. You want to know what's going to happen? Well, what the hell is going on with this? Wow.
The new map is really fun.
Oh, they come from two different directions. What's over here?
The new map is honestly the best one so far.
Oh. Okay, what's going here? Hydrocemeteral. So I want to do. Peace out, my dude. Have a nice rest of your day.
Oh no, this level. That arena is spooky as man.
Okay. Then we're gonna do this here. Then we're gonna do this here.
A third portal will appear later.
Oh, and I'm guessing it appears there.
This is really fun.
Or there.
Third portal will also open in a few rounds. Skipping some comments.
So I don't want to move my towers too far up.
Construct one near the portal.
There we go.
The one on the left also becomes a portal. Donkey hell guns. This one fooled me as well. Hey about what's up.
What's up, my dude?
This level better than the other leaky one. In third round it goes on green place.
There we go.
Laughing. The mine is the best.
Yeah, I have the mine maxed out already. I maxed out the mine just because. I don't want to use anything until I can see what next stage's bonus is. This is clearing the stage just fine, so I don't see any need to do anything extra. And then you could just... Okay.
I always thought Smallico was a grandma. Watch out on the back. Is the mine good?
The mine seems pretty good. That could be another portal, but that'd be kind of cheeky. Put a portal that close.
Today is Friday, so UCS and do resistance. Only mine challenge.
Only mine challenge? I don't think I'm gonna do that one.
Thinks the first map was the hardest and it's only getting easier. Still insanely fun. I throw the fates from BP in standard banner.
Alright. I mean, if you get fates, that's different to summon on standard, right? But you really don't want to be spending Primo Gems on the standard banner. That's a whale thing to do. Cairo McKenna, deal 150%. That's pretty good. That's really good. Right, I'm gonna pick this. Thank you, Rivera. Thank you, my dude. Okay, so... Alright, next what we're gonna do, we're gonna set this up. Here. We're gonna do this. There. Alright, alright. There we go. Here. Here. And then if they get too close... If they get too close, we have this.
Incredible clutch sometimes. Valve, do you know Gene's elemental skill can knock Hillikers out of the map?
Alright.
Chess is great.
Let's see what it is.
Primos on standard banner and got a C1 Mona sat. C1 Xiao came home. Last day of school today.
There we go. Zappy zap, dude. Oh, he's sprinting. Well, he didn't sprint very far.
When do we get our free character?
Towards the end of the event, it seems like. And this event's super grindy, but it's also really fun like that, right? See when Xiao came home? Grats, Nexus. Yeah, I saw that in the YouTube comment as well. Grats, my dude. Why are you running? I love that meme. This is so fun, dude. I mean, it's because we have like super stonked out towers at this point. Because I can't be the only one who grinds the hell out of this event. Am I shooting through the wall, Hackermans? No, it's hitting the wall. There it goes. That's why I'm saving my points in case the portal does pop up there, so I can set up some sort of defense for it. There we go. You still have time. You still have a couple days, and there's gonna be a lot of primos through the event and stuff. I mean, I don't know how close you are to pity, but hopefully you're pretty close at this point. Otherwise, oof. Oof. There we go. We're doing a lot of Electro this one, right? Yeah, Electro is pretty important here. So we're going to spend the points to get the Electro attack bonus. There it is. That's what I was waiting on. I figured, dude. Okay, so what we're going to do now with this one... I figured this was going to happen. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this. Then I'm going to do this. This. Oh, I don't have enough points. That's good, though. Hey, that's going to work out perfect. I just need to wait 1 second. There we go. Bonk. There we go. We do that. What's up, my dude? Just making sure they're not getting through the hellhole while I do this. If I move these back further to here, I can probably get those two at the same time, right? So, if I dismantle these to do the Archon quest, probably not that long. If I put these here. Unfortunately, the 10 Fates 1 TB in time for Xiao's banner. Alright. Did you see Ayaka's new one-shot assassin skill? Ayaka's new one-shot assassin skill? I feel like that's a meme. Hi Val. Just tuned in, how are you? I'm doing pretty good, my dude. How about you? This is going to be really important because I already have a high attack. So large hydro, pyro. Oh, this is going to be really nice. Alright, so... Okay, we're gonna do this next. There we go. Alright, we're going to dismantle this now. And we're gonna come over here. You should try traveling doctor on Xiao, a dead DPS. Traveling doctor on Xiao, you're right, dude. A dead DPS deals no DPS. There we go. Oh, that's perfect, dude. And the hydros are coming from there. Perfect, perfect, perfect. We got a good setup going here. The last thing I want is one more Electro over here. Man, Defender Will is far better. Oh, dude, the hydros didn't even get that far. They got fucking smoked.
Pablo Mao, your lantern what?
Alright, next thing we're gonna do is this. Yeah, we're gonna make it a constant, like, little barrage. And I want to keep one spot open so I can put the mines somewhere if I would need to.
Which tower is the best?
There, it is no best. It all depends on what you're up against. Cryo Abyss Mage, one speedy Minotaur. Defeating a monster gets plus 5 points.
LOL, you're right. How did I think of that? Do you know you can
There we go.
lantern
We'll do this.
light?
Increase the range, just buff the hell out of the Electro Towers, because we have mostly Electro Towers here, right? There we go. You gotta pick, for towers, you gotta pick the ones that make the most sense in the given situations. Oh, they're zooming over there. We about to need mines.
Hello, in jumping those some Genshin Impact channels and I found you now what up?
What's up, my dude?
Proceeds to swing the ghost like a road. This is the best map in the entire game, no change.
Oh, they all got melted, okay.
Is this
Oh.
difficulty 3 or 4?
This is, whatever the newest one is.
Those memories so dark.
This is the newest difficulty.
Big smile. Sucrose here is super good.
You don't need to use characters, just use the, towers.
Question. Prototype Star Glitter or Favonius Lance?
Either one's good. Pick whichever one you got.
Algorithm has blessed our block Val.
Bonk, bonk, bonk.
Valkerja off topic.
What's up, my dude?
I have
What's up,
an
Cass?
40 HZ monitor and I want to skipping the rest. Hello, hello, and late. One
What's
plus
left?
multiply.
Oh, one more. Ruin Guard.
All sauce gaming I use prototype and I think it's better.
I don't think he's going anywhere, dude.
Pop and Jimbos. Sucrose and Bar super good. Did you know you can still stun the Ruin Guard in the event?
Yeah, I don't care though. I just let the towers do the work. Letting the towers do the work to me is a lot more fun because it makes it more challenging to figure out the puzzle.
Great.
I'm doing good, my dude.
Great, thanks. This event lets me use the catalyst users who I've let rot. Valk strategizing makes me feel 10 times more like an idiot. I literally just spam towers left and right, skipping the rest.
I have no idea about monitors,
Skipping
dude.
some comments.
I am a console pleb. Monitors are above my pay grade. You have to ask somebody that plays on PC.
Talia as a unit that tried to pass us in tower defense. Lisa and Barbara really shine.
There we go.
Topic question. I have an 240HZ monitor and I want to get a secondary monitor. Would it be really stupid to get the exact skipping some comments?
Yummy, yummy. Xiao market yummy.
Yeah, because Xiao doesn't deals damage on physical but more on an emo damage. Skipping
There we go. We grab these. Spend all the points as soon as we get them. Because normally they should give us enough points to get everything. So I'm assuming they're going to do that again.
You can just use mobs into Abyss. Nurgle, yeah man, if you have the budget, go for it.
Okay, and the next thing we're going to do...
If you want to, you can literally use a freeze.
1, 2, 3.
Spam mines as soon as re-explode.
Here.
Another one, skipping the rest.
Here.
Ruin Hunter is the worst. Guys, if my Xiao's at
And then
9,
here.
987
Because this is useless, I'm not going to lie. We just upgrade that just to upgrade it.
Skipping the
But in
rest.
the end, it's useless.
Skipping some comments.
Or he's any 6 McKinney?
Wanna see.
Yeah.
How do you stop the Ruin Graders?
How do you killed him? Lots of damage.
I can't get a clear answer. Skipping some comments. When is the event when you
Me and clear answers? Most of my answers is like, you pick. Because that's how the game should be played in my head. Is you decide for yourself.
Do you think I can get Xiao without topping up? Skipping some comments. Im saving
What's this?
Skipping some comments.
30 wishes and second pity of welcoming in Battle Pass. You think I can Xiao without topping up? It's all luck. Probably not, though. You're probably going to need to generate the moolah. Animo Semitrol. I feel like the Hydro is still going to be the best bet for right here. So yeah, we're going to go, for now, we're just going to do this. This should be enough to just kill everything, and I can save the rest of the points.
Pyro is off, to be honest. Anemo Tower
I want to do that, and then I want to do one more electro tower right here. Do I co-op? If I get really bored, I do. Yes. That's too long. There we go. I thought he was gonna make it. I was like, dude, he's moving. That Adama's fucking Samatrope is schmoving, dude. He came out here like Usain Bolt. My man was getting it. Bonk, bonk. Don't use Anima Tower, dude. Anima Tower is doo-doo, I'm not gonna lie. I haven't found like a good use for the Anima Tower yet. I feel like this is a good enough setup just to stop him. Stop him. Like, this choke is so nice. This being the choke is so fucking nice, dude. And then I just gotta set up another choke over there. And then I can have like a pyro tower here that connects from both sides. But yeah. That being the choke is super nice, dude. Peace out, my dude. Bonk, 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 bonk. They need to. I wish there was a speed up option, make them go faster. Like, you know how Balloons has the fucking little double speed, triple speed modes? Let me make them run faster. Once I have the like complete wave figured out, then yeah. Dude, I can already get this bonus. This one's huge. What's... Oh, that's huge. This one's huge. Yeah, we're going to be running mostly Electro Towers again. Electro Towers are OP if you can get the right buffs to them. How do I want to do this here? I don't want to do a lot of Hydro Towers. You really only need one because it procs so often. So what we're going to do then... We're just going to do this. And then I'm going to put one right here. Yeah. There we go. That's just in case, right? Like, that's a just in case. Let's do this too, just in case they start getting close. Boop, boop. About Blue Protocol? It looks nice. I want to see more about it though. The thing is though, like, I got that one Electro Tower buff that's just gonna make these Electro Towers absolutely crazy. They're just gonna deal so... Look at them go, dude. They just one-shot the regular trolls. Yeah, look at the damage. Bonk, bonk, bonk. They got shields?
The Anemo Tower top looks like the Death Star. Hey folks, I think I'm going to go now. Ciao.
Peace out, my dude. Thanks for coming by. Peace out, Ash. See you tomorrow, my dude.
Tower of Fantasy is my next anticipated mobile PC game like Genshin. It's all skipping the rest.
I don't really have a next one, right? Genshin's kind of it, but we'll see. We'll see what comes out. Genshin's doing a fantastic job, in my opinion. So we'll see. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna wait to see what the stage bonuses are at the end, and then we are going to upgrade. And I want to put some pyro towers down, like here. Then I want to put another pyro tower down here. But more importantly, I want to get this side ready. Alright. Cryo Mechani, Electro Attack Speed. I definitely want this. Do I want to make this a little bit harder? What's the next one? Cryo Science, Cryo. Cryo's probably comes from the left side again, so I can put pyro down on that side. Alright. So we're going to do this, because otherwise it's only attack speed plus 10%, because that's the only other thing that's useful. So then we're going to do this. We're going to dash over here. we're going to do
What do you think about the three
this.
that you can't open? I'm
Alright.
going to sleep now. About have fun playing tower defense.
Thank you, my dude. Thank you. You have a nice night.
Who you are. Emoji smiling face with open mouth and tight.
There we go. Okay, so we're going to start this now.
As now I feel bad. WTF, I have 4 5 primos for the tower.
Peace out, Paul.
I
Peace out, my dude.
and fold for IT. Emoji crying cat face. Emoji crying cat face. Skipping the rest.
Oh, there he is. There she blows.
This solution is so pay to win. I can dash.
No, he was one hit. Wait, did we get him? We got him just in time. Very nice.
Just go what your heart tells you.
We got him just in time. Alright, so then we're going to do this.
The mines count as towers.
Yeah, the mines count as towers. They're just...
Are in every Genshin bit.
They are just to, like, take up space just in case. So next, what we're going to do over here... I don't want to do that. There we go. We're going to put that one down. That should help out over here some. And over here's doing pretty good with the electro towers. What's up, my dude? I'm doing well today, Josh. Hope you're doing good too.
Mines can work as pseudo attacks. Thanks.
Now I only wish I had Genes so I could shove them to the towers faster, because they're just gonna get here and get one shot anyways. Like that. Watches you have 25% view or finish this point. Yeah, that's easy. I already have 9,000 or 900, not 9,000. 9,000 be nuts. Pyro range, electromechanic cost, minus 20%. That's fine. Alright, so what's this next wave? I didn't even look. Hydro slimes, hydro. Okay. So what we're gonna do then is we are going to leave you there. We're going to put down a pyro. So we start getting big PP damage here.
Venom Man, your name seems distinct enough so I remember.
Then we're going to do this.
Skipping the rest.
Right.
Imagine having 9000 points.
You must be doing something very wrong or right. I don't know. It'd be one of the two.
I use Gene to bring them closer, sometimes laughing because they're kinda slow, ha ha ha.
I think that one electro tower would be enough. Then we have all the hydros from there coming, hitting vaporize.
Back to me. I know this already, but I'll be those procs with the towers attack.
Beautiful.
Do you think they ever buffed Electro element?
They should. Electro's kind of like... It's meant to be a jack of all trades, master of none, but it kind of fails at that even. What's up, Choco? What's up, my dude? What's up, Todd? Costs increased by 30%. Okay. Ruin Guard. Alright, alright. I think I have my resources spread out enough, though, where I'm good to go. Okay. Dismantle, and what we're going to do here instead, specifically right here, we're going to do this. And then we're going to start. I think this is good to go. Oh, wait, I have this thingy, too. Oh, you're good. Dismantle. I like this. I like figuring out like a little puzzle. That's what it's like to me. It's like doing a puzzle. Because watch, they're gonna get close if they make it. I don't even think they're gonna make it. I think they're just getting blasted by the pyro electro. Maybe. Well, Razor doesn't need it. Kuching does, though. Razor is not Electro. He's more so Fizz damage DPS. Fizz obviously isn't an element, but like the Electro doesn't really matter for them because they're just like the Electro for Razor just exists to trigger Superconduct. Because I don't know. Takes more time to reconstruct, I think, for me. I can just dismantle real quick. About the same. It does the same thing in the end, though, so.
This event also a good place to relearn elemental reactions.
784. Is that the highest I've ever gotten? I think that's the highest I've ever gotten in anything. Or is it built different? Kuching needs some love.
Electro
Well, Electro Kuching does. Fizz Kuching's perfectly fine. She'd be doing like 30k a fucking charge attack. It's nutty.
Why do kissing flowers
Had to be so hard to get. They're not that hard. You just gotta know where you find them. Once you know where they're at, you can get them pretty easily. Razor's really strong. I love Kuching, but I don't like Electro that much. That I understand.
When you switch to PC, man, master race waiting for you. Yes, you can use a controller. Amazing, right?
I'm not switching to PC. One, I couldn't if I wanted to. Two, I wouldn't anyways.
Have you tried farming violet grass?
There we go. Everything's max now. Look at that. Now I go accept my rewards. Pyro Kuching. Alright, then we go back to the Xiao market. And now we get these last two. Here we go. There we go. All bought out. All done, baby. Next is this. And then after that is this. We're going to buy everything out. Have a feeling Hu Tao's going to be better than Xiao? Cool. Good for Hu Tao. You know, I bet 90% of your Hu Taos won't be better than my Xiao. Want to know why? Because it's not a who's better game, it's an investment game. It's a resource management game. So what you do instead of spreading yourself thin is you massively invest in 1 or 2 units, and those units carry you really hard. Big brain.
It's so funny whenever people use pyro or cryo keeping.
What's up, my dude?
Skipping some comments.
It's not a meta chasing game, because there's no point in chasing a meta because you're never going to catch up to it.
Valk with the Uno reverse card. Release the lanterns.
Release the lanterns? No. Let me show you guys, like, Fizz Kuching.
NGLI don't like the lantern right name card.
I'm just using it until I get Xiao's name card. Alright, let me show you guys Kuching.
Not everyone can be part of the big brain club, LOL.
So I see a lot of people chasing meta, like following what other YouTubers say, and be like, oh, this character's OP. Oh, I gotta get this character. Gets the character, builds the character, now you have no resources. Now what are you gonna do? What's up, my dude?
That's how gadgets make the monies.
Alright, we do this, this, and this. Save settings, deploy.
Darko Keeking showcase when.
Darko Kuching. Look, let me show you this. Let the experience not gonna be out till staff of Homo.
Playing with multiple different characters is fun. The resource constraints are dumb.
The resource constraints are dumb, but you gotta build around them.
Hit video moment incoming. WTH did I just see?
Bonk. Bonk, bonk. Let me get my stamina back. Very important.
Don't know how to feel about HP scaling in 106 base at about Hu Tao.
Hu Tao's gonna be fine. Boop. Boop. That's not what I wanted. I'm wasting time. There we go. I don't think that needs a buff.
We've seen pyro keeking. We've seen cryo keeking. Now where's hydro keeking?
I don't think that needs a buff at all.
I'm doing well. Hope you guys are too. Big smile.
And then, you know what I do with that?
Fizz keeking, let's go.
Is I go here, I go quick setup, and I go right back to the bench because your friendship 10. Then we have Bido.
Show build.
I trust you.
Xiao, please. What artifact you use for Hu Tao?
I'm probably going to use 4-piece Crimson, but we'll see. I still need to get HP % stands on it. I want to farm my 4-piece Hydro too for it.
I have her, but I don't really want to build her up.
Traveler needs a buff. I mean, Fiskaching takes a lot of investment in really good gear.
Physical keeping, emoji fire. This fighting world boss is the only way to actively get gladiator
There we
souls.
go.
Keeping doesn't need a buff, electro reactions should.
Exactly.
I love baby boys
Well, I
so
mean,
much.
the thing is, it's like Fiskaching needs a buff because Electro's poo-poo. But if Electro gets a buff, then Fiskaching gets a buff. So it's a win-win. I am not C6ing Hu Tao. No. I'm not even getting any consolation on Hu Tao. I'm just getting her C0 and stuff for testing.
I like looking at her in your streams. He is already strong.
Peace out, Crescent. Peace out, my dude. I'm waiting on the boss to respawn. So I can show the boss now with Xiao.
The only good electro reaction is superconduct, which doesn't even help electro builds.
I know, right? Like Superconduct's really strong, which is why if you're running an Electro, you need to run a Cryo. But there's also like we should be getting an Electro unit soon as a 5-star because there's only one Electro 5-star, right? And every other unit or every other element has a ton of 5-stars to them now. There's only one Electro 5-star, and we haven't had an Electro limited 5-star yet either. Yes. I'm getting both Wolf's Gravestone and Staff of Homa. And if I happen to get Refinement on one of them, then so be it, but I'm not going to chase Refinement. If I happen to get it, then I happen to get it, right? It's definitely not something I want to chase, though. So now we do this.
Total Animation League just launched. Beidou for 5-star. Anemo Claymore Rare. What are you, Farine? Waiting for Scaramouche.
Bido for 5-star? Yeah, no. What element is Varka? No idea. There hasn't been any leaks on Varka. I'm just taking a wild ass guess and guessing Varka might be coming 1.4. I don't know though. It's just a guess based off information that I have, and it's just a wild guess too. There's not even any leaks to like back up my guess, support my guess. It's just, I think that he might be coming 1.4. Granted, now Varka probably is going to be a Claymore user whenever he comes. Can Hu Tao lifesteal? She doesn't lifesteal, but she does self-heal. There's a difference. There is a weapon, a spear that lets you lifesteal, but it's not out yet. I know Varka is a big boy. That's all I needed to tell me. That's all I needed to hear was like, all I needed to say was Varka's huge. I'm like, oh. What is lighting up here? Stand by me? Varka is the Grand Master of the Knights of Favonius, also called the Titan of the Knights of Favonius because he's so tall. He's a big dude. Child has voice lines on him, Razor has voice lines on him, pretty much anybody that has anything to do with Mondstadt has voice lines on him. But yeah. Do you work for MiHoYo or something? No, I just look at stuff. I just look at things. Because 1.4 is Windbloom Festival. If you guys don't know, the very first banner of Windbloom is probably going to be a Venti rerun. If I had to imagine, they're going to structure it the exact same way they structured this, where it was Xiao 2 weeks, a standard banner unit 2 weeks, and then a new unit 2 weeks. And Venti's going to be the rerun for 2 weeks. There's going to be a standard banner for 2 weeks, which in my opinion would probably be Jean, because Jean's like the symbol of Mondstadt. But that's 2 back-to-back Animo characters, so I don't know if they'll do that, but we'll see. It's either Jean, the Luke, or somebody like that. So, because the only 2 real characters, like, Mona's kind of from Mondstadt, but not really. The only 2 real characters from Mondstadt in the general poll are Jean and Diluc. I don't think they want to throw a Diluc banner out just yet, because people will actually summon on a Diluc banner. And then after that, I think they'll do a new 5-star rather than a Klee rerun, because it would, like, it'd be weird to rerun Klee, right? But yeah. Mondstadt Batman. I think they're going to wait because people actually wanted the Luke banner. People would summon on the Luke banner. Which is still silly in my opinion, because you're going to get a lot of Lukes losing 50-50s. Because you know what's going to happen? I'm going to give you guys a scenario that's going to happen to everybody that summons on those general banners, right? You're going to pull that unit, and you're going to waste your pity. Well, not waste, because you got the unit you wanted, so it's not a waste. But you're going to pull that unit, you're going to use your featured 5-star pity on it, whether you win 50-50 or not. And then you're going to lose a 50-50 in the next banner for the featured unit you want, and you're going to get that unit that you just summoned with it. I'm telling you it's going to happen. People are going to be like, no! And I'm going to be like, ah, well, you shouldn't have done it. Boom, boom, boom. Oh yeah, I gotta do this for the max DPS, right? That's what people say is max DPS. It feels super slow though. I don't like it.
Why are you using on voiceover? I will go all in on
I think the next character I'll be saving for is Klee or Diluc. Good luck, my dude. I don't think they're going to do a double. If they do a double rerun, do you know how I would honestly be annoyed if they do Venti rerun and then a Klee rerun in the same patch? It's literally they're just repeating patch 1.0 all over again. I would be like, bro, the fuck? Like, I don't even have Klee, and I would summon to get Klee just for the collection, because you know Pokemon. But at the same time, it's like, bro, I don't think they do double rerun. I think they're gonna do one rerun. I would love a Zhongli rerun because of his buff. Yeah. Rosaria is not gonna get her own banner. Rosaria is a 4-star. Rosaria is a 4-star, guys. Rosaria is gonna get stuck on. I'm telling you what's gonna happen with Rosaria. He's gonna get put on the standard unit rate up banner. So it's going to be Venti, and then it's going to be a standard unit rate up by either Jean or Diluc, and Rosaria is going to be on that banner. Which is why I'm leaning more towards Jean, because they know people want Rosaria, and people will summon on the Jean banner to get Rosaria. That's the big financial play. That's the big money play. That's like, if I wanted to make money, and I wanted to, you know, be a gacha game company, that's how I would do it.
Mayam just said collect gacha character like Pokemon. I think they do a rerun then a new 5 then
Any prediction on a new character banner on 1.4? My prediction for a new character, other than Rosaria, which we know is coming, I think in the second half of 1.4, which wouldn't have been given out to leakers yet, I think we'll get Varka, personally. Maybe it's just personal like bias as because I really want Varka, but it only makes sense because we are getting, because it's either they rerun Klee or they give a new 5-star, and Varka's the only Mondstadt 5-star that we haven't gotten yet. Like, could you imagine in the story, like, Varka returns after his expedition and then decides to go on a journey with us because that's Varka and he just does what the fuck he wants anyways? It makes sense, but we'll see. I love this game. Haven't played in 2 days. I saw your video, but you didn't show me your artifact stats. Really? It's just, I mean, the build for Venti doesn't matter. The only thing that matters is 4-piece Viridescent, which I don't even know if I have on him right now. Yeah, 4-piece Viridescent. That's all that matters with Venti. The build doesn't really matter. You want crit rate, da-da-da-da-da. You want Favonius Warbow, and none of this matters. This is high just to trigger the Favonius Warbow. You want high ER. The rest doesn't matter. Venti's damage does not matter. He's not there to deal damage. He's there to clump all the enemies up and be Venti. Would you recommend the team you have for Xiao? Probably not. The team I'm using is just to level up their friendship. I'm not, like, I don't try hard in this game. I just want to level up their friendship to 10. He's almost done. As soon as his friendship gets to 10, he's getting swapped out for Diluc. Have you seen the leaks for the new 4-star bow? Yeah. But I have no use for it, so. Wouldn't no best be better for Venti paired with Xiao? No. Well, I mean, paired with Xiao, but yeah, no. I would still use Viridescent, because you still, no matter what, paired with Xiao or not, you still want to trigger Swirl on it. That way you get the energy recharge with it. Like, no matter what, you want the energy recharge with it. But that's my team. If this is your team and you enjoy using it, dude, then use it.
How about Alice?
Doesn't matter.
I don't get how friendship works. How can you increase it?
How do you increase your friendship? By saying nice words to them.
Tons of DMG. Please, mom is an adventurer.
There we go. Isn't Alice, like, not alive?
Friendship level matter. Have you seen Hotel at first?
Yeah, I saw the Hotel leaks.
Xiao is my main DPS.
Does friendship level matter? It doesn't matter at all.
You play the game that
Do ley lines and domains to get friendship? Yeah. Friendship level doesn't matter at all. I just want a high friendship level.
do lines and domains to get friendships LOL. We don't love and tender care for your character will
See, what we do is you check the wave at the beginning every single time, and then you try to ascertain as to which towers you need. Because I could see there's a lot of Hilichurls and Samatrolls, which Samatrolls are fast as shit, and the best way to stop Samatrolls are these puppies right here.
Who's the character from the thumbnail?
Who's the character from the thumbnail? That's Hu-Tao.
You get friendship experience. Emoji breastfeeding. I thought Alice only went on a trip. Not dead.
I'm pretty sure she goners. But the other thing to remember is if you want to know what I mean by mentions, Alice has no mentions. Alice isn't mentioned once. But if you go here, the what I mean by mentions too is this. If you go here, you go down to about. See the about? See right here, Varka. There's no Alice here. You can check through all of them. There's no about Alice. There's Varka, there's Rosaria. If we go over to the next layaway character, or not layaway, Mondstadt character I have leveled up. Voiceover. I don't think he has anything about Varka. I don't think he's met Varka. Yeah. All these characters are out though. We go over here, about Jean, Varka.
Did Alice even have a vision?
Did Valance even have a vision? I'm pretty sure since she's the one that taught Klee.
Child Razor, Noel talk about him. Maybe they will add.
But yeah, there's a bunch of characters that talk about him.
Characters have you built?
I built a lot. I have like 10 characters built. Just chilling.
4 stars. How did the Anemo Archon not meet Varka? Hey,
I don't know.
I am new here and gotta say that I am loving the stay.
Oh, thank you, dude.
I find your speaking voice mellifluous.
Thank you.
Mentioned in Mona's quest.
It was mentioned in the quest, but it's not in the about. All of these about characters are summonable. Notice it. Every summonable character is mentioned by another character. The only character that's not summonable, like I know is not going to be summonable, that's mentioned at all, is if we go down, this. Do you guys know who Dusky Ming is? You guys know who this is? Dusky Ming is the ghost you push away from the inn at, for the very first time we meet Xiao, from that quest. This is the only line for an actual NPC that I know we'll never be able to summon. The rest, all of these, are summonable characters. Yao Yao, Hu Tao, Baiju. There's also Yunjin. The 4 summonable characters that like aren't out yet are Yunjin, Yao Yao, Baiju, and Varka. See, there's Yunjin right there. And you can tell because of the voice lines. Dusky Ming banner win? Yeah.
Never say never. Skipping some comments. Dusky Ming banner league. Okay, Dusky Ming confirmed.
Dusky Ming for 6-star? There's no way. Literally a ghost.
Emoji happy tears. Emoji skipping the rest. Skipping some
Is on the Madam Ping banner, dude. Who is Yunjun? She's a playwright.
I am getting Geomami.
Playwright from Liyue.
Some comments.
She has her model leak too, if you guys really want to go see that.
Dusky Ming is the sustainer of heavenly principles. Dusky Ming is an archon I know.
The sustainer of heavenly principles. Okay. Okay.
Dusky Ming summoned Ruin Hunter with her E. Skipping some comments.
So Dusky Ming's now Timmy.
Madam Ping banner leaks when? Say you and Nemo play more lowly, please come home. Skipping
There
some
we go.
comments.
You gotta wait for the voice lines to be added, dude. I feel like the voice lines are what gives away what characters are coming.
Well, right, pal. I'm gonna sleep now. See ya.
Peace out, my dude. Enjoy your night.
The model is so pretty I might summon. Skipping
Oh.
some comments. Yunjin's model
Oh,
is my
uh-oh.
favorite design so far. Skipping some comments.
I feel like that clapped him, though.
It's either Dusk Gaming with Hilla Girls or Timmy with Pigeons. Take your pick. Who you think is the weakest so far and why? Saving Heroes first Star Snatcher, the
What element do you think is the weakest so far, and why there isn't a weak one?
goes away from soft pity, please.
I mean, Electro kind of needs love, but Electro is meant to be the jack of all trades, right?
First will possess a 5-star
So.
character for 1 minuet.
I don't think it's weak, it just needs a little bit of love. There's kind of a difference between the two, right?
Sustainer of big booty hose.
I think they're all good.
For bases.
Because I can go into, like, the Noblesse domain with Kuching, I can ult, and I melt all their shields.
Am I the only one that gets anxiety when they run? Doing these streams for Xiao. Can't he believe he is already out for a week plus?
I know, right? He's almost gone, actually.
Stronger than
Look
Xiao.
at this.
Timmy can
Look.
summon 1000.
5 days, 4 hours, 29 minutes.
Imagine if
That's
Dusk
not a lot
Gaming
of time, dude. Sounds almost gone already.
will probably get buff when raiding.
Wild. Absolutely wild.
Might be the best so far, ha ha ha. Which weapon looks the coolest in your opinion?
Which weapon? Wolf's Gravestone.
Dusk Gaming is able to
It reminds me too much of Dark Souls stuff.
brand is a ruined bar. Maybe they have it
It just looks really cool. Wolf's Gravestone looks dope.
Skipping some comments.
Alright.
Sad. Who to save for?
Pyro attack plus 50%. Oh, and lots of cryo? Hell yeah. So what we're going to do is we're going to put a little Shocky turret down, and then we're going to put down Pyro ones. Because this is going to be cryo here. Yeah, we're going to put Shocky turrets down. We're going to put Pyro here. Then we're going to put Shocky here. Alright, then we're going to put another Pyro here so it can attack here also. Shocky, dude.
Just Monica, the only dual element characters that would make sense.
Yep.
People with visions
Look at
of
that.
illusion. Skipping the
Big brain plays, dude.
Do you think Dendro will get at it?
Then we're gonna do another Pyro here.
Dendro region is after Inazuma. I just wanted Fiona on the banner, but I just got a bunch of Xinian RIP my 7000 Primos.
Oof.
Then I can choose a 4-star character to
Just
add
wanted
to my
Diona? Yeah, you can't, like, summoning, they're gonna get a lot of people to Rosaria on the stand. I'm telling you, like, they're gonna get a lot of people to Rosaria because there's nothing that guarantees you a 4-star. So, I mean, yeah, you're guaranteed a 4-star, but you're only guaranteed one of the 3 4-stars. That's what I meant to say.
really unlucky.
So, yeah, like, they're gonna get people with the Rosaria banner. People that want Rosaria?
5 days to decide
Yeah.
if I want an extra dash on my Xiao, or a hotel that I want to have on my team. Him choices. I got too many Fiona. I wanted Xinian.
Alright. That went a lot better than I thought. They got melted.
Left to
Literally.
Action or Venti. What kind of abilities do you think?
Is Hu Tao a good free-to-play option or Venti? Both are good. Anybody's good C0. I can't say there's any character in the game that's trash at C0, like, as far as the 5-stars go. There's some 4-stars that definitely need constellations, like Noelle. Noelle, Kaya, etc. But for the 5-stars, they're all pretty good at C0, so. Peace out, my dude.
Are saying they will not summon for Rosaria anymore because of her nerf.
Nah, my tatas.
I got many Xinian I want.
Alright, let's see what we got against us. Pyro, oh.
4-star on the bottom of the raid up banner art is the rarest.
Okay, so we need to switch this up.
In some comments. Amber haha. Can't wait for Snack Boy the
We're gonna do this.
Saya is underway.
Gonna do this.
Is her
The
talent
Snack
a
Boy.
or a support character?
Okay, we're gonna do
In
this.
some comments. Vent is probably better for F2P. We'll see who Tao takes a ton of investing compared to Venti.
Well, I mean, eventually, any character that you might invest in, they're going to be like big PP DPS, so.
What character do you recommend to get for free-to-play players?
Let's see how this goes. I think this is gonna be good enough.
Still lit. Just
Yeah, my dude.
the song it says.
Okay, so those are the Hydro side, so that's all Pyro.
Some comments.
So they gotta run through all those hydro towers. You just got the one hydro tower. I can move this hydro tower then. Dismantle. Bonk, bonk. I think we're actually good. I don't think we need to stress it. Grass type can do all that, so same goes for Dendro. I don't think Pokemon's the metric that we want to use, but we can. We can use it. Only 4 left already? Wow, what was this wave? Just summon for who you like, because then you use everybody. Pyro Abyss Mage, Cry, Electro Mechanic. Electro is actually being the MVP at this stage. I'm not even gonna lie. Electro's low-key carrying it. This is Electro. I'm pretty sure the Pyro Abyss Mages are gonna come from this side. So what I'm thinking I'm gonna do is we're going to reconstruct this into this. Right? And then we're going to keep that one spot open just in case we need mines. But I don't think we will need to. I'm going to put this here just in case. I knew it. Big brain, dude. That's a lot, though. Yeah, I'm going to use Hu Tao's weapon. Staff of Homa? Ningguang doesn't need an update. There we go. So, we're going to do this. I think I got it. I think I got it figured out. This is the new map. It's really fun, dude. It's fun to figure out the puzzle, like I said. You guys notice I don't use my characters, I don't use stage interactions, I just strategize where I put my towers, that's it. I just strategize where I put towers, and that's enough. See? I played around 7-0 games and never knew this. Xiao Constellations needs buff? No. Xiao doesn't need no buffs. Xiao's strong as shit. When this difficulty uses the other map? Why I don't have this map? Yeah. Someone likes tower defense games? I love tower defense games. Bunny jumping with Xiao. No. She at least with the aiming. Sometimes it's really close to target and she misses. I mean, those are more bug fixes, right? Same with her like charge attack. Her charge attack locks up occasionally, and it's needs some love. Tower defense is annoying AF. Tower defense is annoying. I love it, dude. Tomorrow we unlock this though, so that's cool. Xiao cons need no buffs. At C0 he's strong AF. His cons just give him survivability. No, it depends on the constellation. C1's pretty important because it gives you more energy recharge, more damage, and you can also cycle it out to where you always have at least one dash being charged up while the other ones are going through. So C1's pretty important. C2 is negligible. 25% ER while he's on the bench. That one. C4 is okay. Like C4 is actually pretty bad because by the time if they up C4 to about 80%, if you drop below 80%, then C4 would actually be good. But C2 is actually useless. Like C2 is legitimately useless. 25% while he's on the party, like while he's on the bench. That's so useless, dude. Is C1 necessary for Ning? Nah, you don't need it. There's a bunch of things that I hope that people would do it, but yeah, we'll see. It will take a few days for all the YouTubers spamming. No, I'll have like a Hu Tao showcase, literally probably a little bit after she comes out. Because since what I'm probably going to do is do the Staff of Homa summoning on stream. I'm probably going to do the Hu Tao off stream because It's literally gonna be 5 minutes. It's gonna be me just summoning until I get her C0, then I'm a maxer. Well, not maxer. I'm gonna get her level 80 and level 6 talents. So I'm probably gonna do that off stream. Okay, let me see. There we go. It was just the exact same start, like the exact same strat to start. I just feel like it's like the best for everything right here.
Then they started raging when they realized he was support. So just give it some skipping the rest. Skipping some comments.
What's your favorite story quest? Right now the best story quest has been like Venti. Venti's had a really good one.
Skipping some comments.
Boom, boom. I shouldn't need to do anything here. I should be good to go.
Skipping some comments.
Just in case.
I don't know what her skills are, so not sure if she might be DPS or not.
For Hu Tao? Yeah.
Skipping some comments.
Comes out, if Hu Tao Bandit comes out during my normal stream time, then we will just summon whenever she comes out. I don't know, we'll see. I've already released like 50 Xiao Lanterns. I might go farm more eventually. Venti had like the best quest so far. Xiao's quest isn't over yet though, so that's why I'm not even like considering it. The quest needs to be over. The quest actually needs to be over before I form an opinion on it. But what difficulty level is that? It's the highest one we can do right now, like 1.6, right?
I will spend all my primo in the banner with staff of Homa, and probably I will finside to have 0 primo purple Xiao.
I am going to get both weapons because I want the Wolf's Gravestone in case Varka comes out and he uses claymores. I want to make sure I have a strong weapon for every category. That way I could always just throw it on Varka whenever he comes out because I really want a big dude, like really bad. It doesn't even have to be a dude, it could be a chick. I just want somebody beefy. I want somebody that feels powerful. Like, Xiao feels super cool to play, and he feels really technical, but I don't need technical anymore. I have my technical character. He's got lots of tech and cancels and shit, and it makes him really fun to play and really diverse on how people play him. Because I've seen, like, people play Xiao, like, different ways. I've seen people that's obvious when they don't really, you know, play Xiao all that much, and they play him, like, in a really slow manner. Then I can tell whenever somebody's played Xiao a lot, played a lot of time in them, and he looks really fast. It's super obvious whenever somebody puts a lot of time in Xiao or not. Alright, so what do we have here? Rock. So we are going to do... Okay, so we're going to do this. What's up, my dude?
If I will have rolled gravestone, I will put it on my razor. Emoji smiling.
That's a good place for it.
I know Star Snatcher the Adepti had an awesome story quest.
Star Snatcher.
My Xiao playstyle is called I use mobile and am bad at the game. Emoji cool smile. What character are you?
I use mobile and I'm bad at the game. Anything with practice, my dude. Character are you gonna get on Stand By Me? I'm debating between Chang'e because I don't have him. I sing Xiao. We'll wait and see who's on the Hu Tao banner actually. If Chang'e's on the Hu Tao banner, I'll get Sing Xiao. Chang'e's probably on the Hu Tao banner, but we'll have to wait and see. Good luck, my dude.
Star Snatcher literally snatching starfish. Emoji happy tears. Emoji happy tears. Emoji happy tears.
There we go.
Is it worth summoning in weapon banner as FTP low spender?
That's up to you. I'm not going to tell you whether you should or shouldn't get a 5-star weapon. You just have to make that trade-off in your mind that you're trading an entire character for a strong weapon. Because 5-star weapons are basically as strong as an entire character. But you have to, one, make sure you can use both, because you're not going to get what you want. I can tell you that much. If you go in for a specific weapon, you're not going to get it. And two, it's basically you have to treat it like an entire character. What's more fun, having a new character or having a weapon? Because free-to-play are very limited in the resources they get. And you have to be very, very careful with how you summon.
I prefer a 5-star character over a 5-star weapon. Means a lot.
That's going to happen. That's on a case-to-case basis.
Star Snatcher got Star Snatched.
Okay, so Hydro Slime's there. Cryosemitrals. Okay, I know where the Hydro Slimes are coming from. They're coming from left side. So what we're going to do here...
Character over weapon is common sense.
We're going to do this. We are going to do this. This is going to fuck with them. Boop, boop, boop. Then we're gonna do this. I think those two alone will fuck those slimes up. So then I want to do this here just in case. Sound good with Staff of Homa? I'm using Staff of Homa. Well, whenever I get it, I will. So. I love it when a plan comes together. Oh, he almost triggered the mine. I was like, oh. Look how laggy it is, too. Just because of the amount of shit that's going on. I can't wait for, like, the later stages when there's just, like, a shitload of enemies on the screen. All these effects going on. Game's gonna shit itself, watch. You want it to stop being laggy? You do this. Not laggy anymore. Woo! Nah, it's still a little laggy. A bit of frame drops? I know, right? It's Venti all over again, dude. A little bit. Get him, Xiao. Yeah. Who's left? Oh, you two. It's always those two over there that are left. Can't wait to play this. I went to sleep early last night, dude. This game was fun. Each round's its own puzzle, and you gotta figure out the puzzle. You gotta kind of like guess what's going to spawn where. I'll check. I might tell you like what's going to spawn where, right? We'll see. Hey, 666, let's go. Alright, what are we gonna do here? Perform 2 consecutive attacks with the amount of pyro ones I have? Hell yeah. You say go get him, Xiao? It's because you can't do anything here. So there is Hydro ones coming, so we're gonna bring this to counter. Genshin X Balloons collab. Let's go. There we go. We're gonna do this one. Then we're gonna do this one. Then we're gonna put one more pyro down here. And we're gonna dismantle this and move it back. And then we're gonna do this right here. There we go. Oh, I have that point thingy I can go get too. I love tower defense. Dismantle, thank you. I love this game mode. This game mode's so fun, dude. Hope they do more stuff like this in the future. Well, actually, the next update has like another mini game mode type like this because it's another festival. It's the Windbloom Festival. Dude, that was a fast round. Holy moly.
Have you ever thought about playing different games on your channel?
I play on Twitch actually. Last night I was playing Vampire on Twitch. Whenever I live stream on Twitch, it's always different games.
It'll keep moving. I don't know why. This update is so fun.
Am I still gonna be a Xiao simp? Wait, let me show you something. Am I still gonna be a Xiao simp after Hu Tao? Am I gonna be a Xiao simp after Hu Tao, dude? I'll let you answer that question. Alright, let's see. I have one open slot now. What do I need? Are you serious? Yeah, I'm getting Hu Tao. There we go. Look at everything get shredded, dude.
Emoji smiling face with open mouth and tightly closed eyes. Have you played Kingdom Hearts?
Have I played Kingdom Hearts now? The Skyward Spine's just for now. Trust me, we're getting Staff of Homa. And then you're gonna get to see like what my Xiao can do. Right now my Xiao is he has a Skyward Spine as a crutch because it's a 5-star weapon and it's the strongest I got right now. On Hu Tao? I'll throw the Skyward Spine on her. Let's go. Nah. I'm probably gonna throw a deathmatch on Hu Tao for the crit rate. I'm thinking I need deathmatch for the crit rate. No. Hell no. We're getting her C0. You gotta play it if you're not being sarcastic. What, Vampire? I was playing it, playing it last night. This stage map is easier than the other one for me? They're alright. I watch your Twitch stream? Yeah. Twitch. Titch.
No Kingdom Hearts.
Don, you ate all my Kingston flowers? I've got a ton farmed up. They could drop another Xiao and, like, they could drop somebody else to use it. The thing is I used to, like, I play this game so much every day that, I have just so many resources. Yeah, it's in the description of the video. See? They could drop another Xiao, and then a Xiao after that, and I'm still good. I need some more Violet Grass. I need Cecilia's, because I haven't farmed them in forever, but if they drop a character that I know I need to farm them up for, I'll get them. Then Hu Tao's going to eat all my silk flowers, so I gotta start picking them again soon. But yeah. I'm good on resources. I mean, I need dandelion seeds. I'm gonna start farming at Core Lapis for whenever Zhongli reruns. Won't she suffer from the low base attack with deathmatch? I'm not trying to make an amazing Hu Tao. At least I don't think I am. I might do it like I did to Luke and accidentally make a good Hu Tao. But I'm not trying to like make an amazing Hu Tao. I just want to have a good enough Hu Tao where she's going to be able to clear content easily, and she's going to be able to showcase what she can do, and I can get a feel for her playstyle and see if I actually like her. If I actually like her, then I'll heavy invest. But I want to see what she's like first.
I have 300 dandelions. Emoji rolling on the floor laughing.
300 dandelions. 300.
Also needs core lapis. Man 500 Starkinches for
Chungyun also needs core lapis. Oh.
M Hotel Xiao. Good night, Xiao. Got my exam tomorrow.
Peace out, my dude. Peace out, Paradise. I always just grabbed all the materials just because. And good luck on your exam, Paradise. Good luck, dude. Did you check out the latest Hu Tao leaks? Yeah, I see them. The animation looks cool. The animation looks super cool, but we'll see. Bop, bop, bop. Hu Tao needs silk flowers. Oh, you're still alive. Yeah, I wish you could use it more than once a week. I use that gadget all the time, dude. I wish we could use more, because I have like thousands of slime materials, thousands of broken masks. Damaged masks, broken masks. What's up, my dude?
Have you played Terraria before?
Yeah, I played Terraria. Had some friends that liked me playing it.
I am gonna get Xiao when my server resets. If I get lucky, I am gonna get to 7, skipping the rest.
Good luck, my dude. Hope you get him. Look at this. He's hitting for 28k a dash right now, right? With a Skyward Spine. Wait till he has a Staff of Homa. He's got that 66% crit damage on him. It's going to be big PP damage.
It's just adorable.
Like she do to Dorime? Yeah, I've seen it. Yeah. It'll be juvenile. Peace out, Josh. You have a nice rest of your day too. Thanks for coming by, dude.
Then it will be 35k. Emoji happy tears. Emoji rolling on the floor.
Then it'll be 30. It's gonna be so much damage.
If you open archives and equipment, you will find Staff of Homa.
I know, Anthony. I pointed that out.
Any future characters except for
I think it's funny. I think it's actually cool that Staff of Homa comes out before Hu Tao. Because the weapon banner resets midway through the Kuching banner.
And I have everything to 80. Send him to emoji hard eyes.
There we go. Gimme, gimme.
Imagine triple crowning a character you'll stop simping for.
If you triple crown a character, you're going to use that character forever. It better be a character you very like. Very like. You like a lot.
Well, that's hurt.
You better like the character a lot if you triple crown them.
The weapon bank will
I love
be
Xiao, so I'm triple crowning his ass. He's getting it.
I'm now Scaramouche Simp.
I got 4 more shadows to get, only 4, and then he's triple crowned. And then I'm going to put a Staff of Homa on him. Until that spear gets power crept, he'll be done. He'll be chilling. He'll be good to go. He'll be about as good as I can get him. I could probably min-max the artifacts a little bit better, but it's not worth chasing. Because I'll constantly be upgrading other characters, so it's not going to be worth chasing. You guys are using crowns? Hell yeah. 2 Staff of Homas for Xiao and Zhongli. Staff of Homa on Xiao only works if you can use it. Because it depends on your crit rate and crit damage whether you use Staff of Homa on Xiao.
Have you seen Hutao's leaked animations?
Yeah, I have.
LOL, Hutao getting them crowns so fast laugh. Do you have some dark secrets?
Do I have some dark secrets? I have loads, dude. Back in 67. It's a shame what happened. Can't talk about it. Had to go in hiding over it, dude.
How am I South today level up 6 Nakami when I need to go to the next chapter to level up skipping the rest? Supposed to. Article have a fishes have bonus damage inside Ganyasa. Deathmatch or Blacklift. Is Skyward Spine better?
Back in the summer of 69? Exactly, dude. Deathmatch or Blackcliff? I don't know. What you need? What's your stats? What do you need? All depends on what you need. That's not a question for a streamer. That's a question for you. So let me ask you. Deathmatch or Blackcliff?
At least he gave you one laughing koala. I'm still working with my Xiao.
Bonk.
Hutao looks cool too.
Hutao does look cool. Her animations look kind of cool. We need a face reveal? Never. Why did you dash at the fire?
Get out of my way. No, my soul.
Didn't one-shot everything. Terrible DPS unit. Waste of time. Hmm? But that's secret of yours. My parents knew. I mean, from deathmatch, it's always good. The reason you use deathmatch is for the crit rate. That would be why you use it. See, look, I have 80% crit rate, and I just didn't crit twice in a row. This is why crit rate, you don't want to stack too much of it. Because in the end, it's RNG regardless. Having a better chance doesn't mean you're guaranteed unless you reach 100%. And reaching 100% doesn't matter. Because right now, look, I didn't crit twice in a row there, right? 80.5. That's why anything above like 60, 65% in my opinion is perfectly fine. You can stop investing in the crit rate then.
I'm using deathmatch for Xiao. I'm watching this while studying for a test.
Good luck on your test, my dude.
I see Hutao's butterfly form is interesting. I think she will be related to Xiao in skipping the rest.
Wait. I have most of my units I have built are DPS. Most of the units I have built are DPS.
My crit is June the 6th.
There we go.
Open mouth and tightly closed eyes. Good luck on your test.
My crit is June the 6th. So, what was I gonna get to? I just want to talk about something. Oh yeah, with Homa, I'm going to have 70% crit rate and 233% crit damage. The people that do 200k with Child do a lot of setup elemental reactions, and they do all sorts of... See, this is why I don't like the Bennett Sucrose Mona setup, because then people go like, wow, that's a lot of damage. How can I deal that? And they don't tell you that the sole reason they're dealing that much damage is because Mona, Bennett, and Sucrose. That's the only reason they're doing that. It's why I never showcase Bennett. I haven't even built Bennett because I don't want to build him. Because everybody takes those videos and they're like, oh, you need Bennett now so you deal more damage. It's like, dude, you don't need Bennett. Doesn't even matter. Bonk. Anybody works to crown and use in late game. You should be crowning units you like using. I'm going to stick to theory crafting because I love theory crafting and taking guesses and stuff. Although, since I'm going to be basing my content on guessing, I'm probably going to be wrong a good bit. But we'll see. I think I'd probably be wrong. Because in the end, Xiao wasn't really a guess, it was an educated guess. Anything I do from here on out is a guess. That's the first time I heard Xiao say that's it. And I play him a lot. Is that like a rare voice line or something? That's the first time I heard him say that's it. Just finished grinding Abyss. Nice, dude. Grats. Exclamation mark Xiao. Doesn't it get exhausting being right all the time? Yeah, that's what I like to hear. Oh, this is going to be AIDS in the rain. I literally can't even move. We're just going to normal attack. Alright. Just let you die. There we go. There we go. Now we do this.
Skipping some comments. Stop thinking about it for a while and you will forget it.
There we go.
Some comments. Blue laughing. No OO goes out.
No, Bido. I let Bido eat it.
Skipping some comments. Pesky flowers. Skipping some comments.
There we go. So she could probably use Force Set. Not Lava Walker. I don't know. Lava Walker's gonna be pretty good with her. We'll see. You good, my dude? I'm pretty good. I am farming. I have to mine stuff.
Finally found a weakness for Xiao. This is why I don't like fighting in the rain.
It's really annoying fighting Cryo in the rain, but what can you do? Oh. Jean's very useful. She's a nice heal bot. Because then Xiao can fund his own heal, basically, by dashing through things and generating anima particles. Like, I never really use Jean, she just kind of sits there. What are you farming for? To level up my Jade Cutter. And then I need to farm up more so I can level up the Staff of Homa once it comes out. What's up, my dude? It should. It's been... how many resets with it? There we go. They need to fix that bug where he just flat out doesn't deal damage on the on his dash. That's a bug for sure. They need to fix that. Uh-oh. Oh, he just... okay, he one-shot them all. I was not expecting that.
Skipping the rest. Floor 1-2 enemies will change. How many things you need to frame
I was not expecting that.
I have Bennett level up and I got Gene after Xiao should I let
Think Ganyu is broken because of her damage? I don't know.
so collect primos for like 6 months and then pull one limited
Boop.
character to C6.
Boop.
It happens to me
Boop.
so much sad. Why didn't they fix it on the last update thingy? Do you
No.
think Ganyu is broken BC
Still
or
happens.
DMG? BC Ganyu
Does anyone hear that voice in the background? There's no voice in the background. That's just the voice you're hearing in your head, dude.
5 days left for Xiao.
It's talking to you. It's trying to convince you. It's the demons.
After getting keeping on Xiao's bed. Woo awesome 3-hit streak. And there is a bug where his E does double damage. Does anyone hear that voice in the background? Do you care about anything?
Do I care about anything? I care about playing Xiao. I like to play Xiao. Pretty fun.
Ha ha ha. Skipping some comments. Yeah, I had a glitch the other day where my Xiao did
Alright.
but he's C0. Skipping some comments. Zara said you should go to the doctor my guy. We don't hear any voice. Skipping some comments.
You gotta go to the doctor, my dude.
Anti-rerun confirmed yes.
Confirmed? No.
Comments.
Probable? Yes. Highly probable.
Silverstein. Is it worth getting the principal jade or should I go straight for stack the palms? Are you seeing ghost? That's the
I don't see no ghost.
our comments. Skipping Dude went deep on the voice loop. Skipping some comments. The voice
I ain't afraid of no ghost. Do-do-do-do-do-do. What's up, dude?
Artifact for Hotel. If I manage to pull her staff, I can push her to 300 crit damage. Is there a soft cap anywhere?
Nope.
That spark is
Crit damage, from what I've seen and from my testing, does not soft cap. You can just keep doing it. Keep stacking up crit damage.
There are demons calls ELS. Child got me hyped for him. Child only wants to fight strong characters. It's why he mentions Varka.
Yeah, Varka is supposed to be super strong.
But if Varka will come in 1.4, weren't he supposed to be in the beta testing right now?
No, because they moved beta testing to 3-week cycles to try to cut down on leaks, and look how that's working out for them. Beta tests got moved to 3-week cycles, so yeah.
Who is Varka? The best constellation in the game.
Varka is the Grandmaster of the Knights of Favonius. Ew.
This whole time I thought
You don't need a guide for tower defense, my dude.
who else can use wolf
There's a reason I haven't made a guide. The whole point of the game mode is to figure it out and have fun. You don't need a guide.
Will Rosaria be on 1.4?
Will Zarya be on 1.4?
User or something else?
Yeah, she'll be on 1.4. Yeah, you don't need a guide for this game mode, dude. Trust me, you'll get it.
Skyward Star, 80 crit rate, 167 crit DMG, 160 ER, 62.
There we go. Give me the crystal chunks. Thought Vanessa was the Grandmaster? No. Vanessa's for the Adventurers Guild. And she's not the Grandmaster either.
I thought Vanessa was the Grandmaster. Skipping some
Am I thinking of Veronica?
Any prediction on 1.5?
Unless you mean like the very first girl? Yeah, like from the manga? She was the first Grandmaster. But right now, Jean is the acting Grandmaster. Because Varka's the actual Grandmaster.
Skipping some comments.
Varka's, and he's away on an expedition. Because he doesn't like to sit in one spot for too long. He likes to kind of just do whatever the fuck he wants. So you know what? I respect that. Dion's pretty good.
One bot is reading another bot's comment. Emoji happy tears. Emoji
There we go.
tears. Emoji happy tears. 1.4 coming early or just Hotel?
It's going to be Hutao. It's still 1.3 is going to be a 6-week cycle.
Thoughts on charged avid cancel?
What about it? What thought is there to do? You charge attack and you cancel it. I don't think there needs to be like, you know, anything to it. Boop, 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 boop.
I hope we get story quests for every character eventually.
I think we will.
Probably not gonna come that soon.
Okay, the next ones are over here.
Is Barker a man or woman?
Barker's a dude. You can go over the character voice lines. I'll make a video. I'm gonna make a video on Varka. I don't know when I'm gonna drop it, but I'm gonna make a video on Varka and why I think he's could come in 1.4, but we have no way of confirming it. Yeah. I'll probably make this afternoon's video. Then she turns like an eagle or something.
I promise, the last time I'll be paying for a pixel is Xiao. If it's Spanish, she will be under a special 5-star banner, not the standard they died included for Fiona or Xiao. Yay Barca. Anezima will be on 1 year anniversary set.
There we go.
Deluxe Eagle. The huge tree in Windrise where Vanessa died.
Supposed to be. She didn't die. She turned into an eagle. She ascended. She became more than immortal. Varka is no way coming in 1.4. Hey, someone might come. We're gonna get a new. We should get a new character in 1.4. Unless the only other option they have in 1.4 is rerunning Venti and Klee. Which they're gonna take like, they would just be taking a 6-week dump where they're not milking the whales that have been playing for forever. Which I don't think they're gonna do that. Doesn't make sense to do that financially. Boop. Uh-oh. Bump, bump, bump. No, Venti rerun's definitely happening, and then Rosaria is gonna happen too, but there's gonna be 3 banners in 1.4. They're gonna do the same thing they did in 1.3. I don't think this is a one-off. I think this is gonna be the future. I think this is the future of the way they're doing things. 3 banners and an update. 2-week cycles. Double reruns? No way. Yeah, I don't think they're doing double reruns. That's like the only other option is double reruns, or I mean, they could always release a character that we just have no idea who it is. It's just like, oh, who the fuck's this? But I highly doubt that, because all the other characters have had mentions. Like, nobody's dropped so far that hasn't had mentions.
They could turn Rosaria into a 5-star.
They could do that, but they haven't done that yet. Rosaria, as of right now, is still a 4-star. So. Ayaka? Ayaka hasn't had any mentions either. Ayaka hasn't even been mentioned in the story yet, and Ayaka's Inazuma.
It makes a huge difference. His ult is up so much faster and it's skipping the rest.
I try to tell people, Almond, but everybody told me I'm just shilling or I'm stupid. I'm like, dude, that's fucking... The C1's a big difference. The C1's a huge difference, and a lot of people don't see it. Because on paper, it doesn't seem like a big deal, right? But in practice, it's a very big difference. I'll die on that hill. He's invincible. He ate 2 of them. Why did these spawn over here? Yao Yao's from Liyue. Yao, Baizhu, and Yunjun are the 3 Liyue characters that aren't out yet. Hu Tao's coming out really soon, so I'm not counting Hu Tao in the not out yet category. But Yao, Baizhu, and Yunjun. I think Yao and Baizhu was dropped together in like a Dinjo update, right? That makes sense to me. And then after Varka, Yunyun, Baizhu, and Yunjin, that's whenever we're like all the characters mentioned at that point are out. Like every character's out. Every character has voice lines. Every character that we've had like mentions of, everyone's out. Who's Yunjin? She's a playwright. She's in Sing Cho's voice lines and somebody else's. Sing Cho's, Jinyan's, and look right here. Sing Cho.
When Yunjin drinks a beverage she has spawned, she will be inspired to write a new play. So, I keep a jar of tea leaves under my bed at all times, ready to
So we have Yunjin. I think it's his voice lines. I think it's hers too. Baido's. Is it Yunjin in here? No. I think it's Ganyu's. His, and then Jinyan also has one. For Yunjin. It's gonna be down here. Look. Yunjin. Her voice line's something like, "Don't tell anyone, but Yunjin actually likes coming to my concert and rocking out." Kuching's? Ah, the Kuching has one for Yunjin too? Let's see. Yunjin. There's Yunjin.
When you're passing by Huyu Tea House and have to squeeze your way through the biggest crowd you've seen in your life.
Should I grind Banner to get C0s out if you want him? If you want him, go for it, dude.
Buy up the place if they had the chance. And Yunjin's the reason it would be worth every mora.
Yunjin. She should be coming in, I don't know when she's coming, actually. She didn't have to be coming with Baiju and stuff, but that would mean that they don't rerun, because that would be 2 5-star units, assuming that Baiju and Yunjin are 5 stars, which I'm pretty sure they would be. Not really. Yunjin's a character that hasn't been, like, leaked or talked about outside of voice lines yet. I have no idea. I don't know what Yunjin would do. Is he worth getting at C0? Play the trial run. If you like him, get him. If you don't like him, don't get him. There's a trial run there for a reason. Bonk. All the Mondstadt Leeway characters? Maybe. I don't know. There've also been new, like, Leeway characters that have been shown that also haven't been talked about at all. Like, they've been data mined, but they haven't been talked about at all, so. Bonk. Cryo Catalyst would be pretty pog. Is Klee good? Klee's pretty good. Yeah, I did. It also shows apparently her burst. Shinhee, yeah, Shinhee. Shinhee's a Leeway character that has like that's not been mentioned at all.
There's no way this place is boring.
Sing Cho is going to be a good support, very good support for Hu Tao. Sing Cho is going to be amazing support for Hu Tao, and I'm going to use Sing Cho with Hu Tao for sure. Scaramouche. Scaramouche is a catalyst user. Exclamation mark and then the character you have questions on. Some of the links are videos. If they're a video, if you watch a video, it's super detailed descriptions. Thank you, dude. Thank you, Chuck. Triple reruns? No way. No way. I think they only do like 1 rerun per update. It wouldn't make sense to keep doing reruns. I think eventually they're going to keep doing reruns though.
No one with that heavy of an outfit is gonna be melee. Yunjin, have you finished Genshin?
Have I finished Genshin? Define finish. There's no finishing this game because it's going to constantly update. I could say, yeah, I've done all the content available until tomorrow when more content gets added. That's kind of how gacha games work. Bonk. You can read Sing Cho with anybody. Sing Cho's really good. Child banner rerun? Eventually. No idea as to when, though. Where's little dude? There he is. Let's get them both over here. Hey, stop running from me, Sonic! Alright, he's gone. So let's do this now.
No, my son. Disappear.
Worthless. Oh. I just knocked him down. I thought I killed him. There we go. Scaramouche can't fire that big ass hat. You'd be surprised, dude. Could be super resourceful. Oh, I gotta change my Gene one too. I gotta change my Gene one back to a Jade Cutter. Now that Gene has Jade Cutter, I gotta do that. His hat is how he fights. He's like Kung Lao for Mortal Kombat. That'd be dope. I did get an achievement. You're right. I don't even remember what the achievement was. It was touch and go. I don't know what that means. Let's see what that was. Use his shield to counter Geovisive charging attack? What? Okay. I'll take the 5 primos.
I'm in story mode. Had catalyst or Scara. Haha frisbee go we.
Kung Lao.
Catalyst. New weapon then. Emoji thinking face.
Nah, I'm memeing. They're not actually gonna do that.
She is really bad at it.
There's no way to introduce new weapons just yet. You know what I want Varka? Varka's probably a Claymore user because of Wolf's Gravestone, right? So Varka's probably a Claymore user, and I want Varka to wield a Claymore one-handed. Because he's supposed to be a giant dude, like a huge guy. He's supposed to be super strong. Imagine how cool it'd be if he had like Wolf's Gravestone in one hand. Like just that aesthetic, even if he swung still like slow like other Claymore users, how cool that would be. That would be so fucking cool. It would just be the visual of it.
We're talking about Scara now. Gonna eat my wallet. Skipping some comments. Emoji hard eyes.
They could make it slow. They could make him like swing it slow just like other characters. Like swing the claymores just as slow. Just the pure visual of it would be so sick. That's all I'd want is the visual.
Dual wield claymore. That would be so good. Skipping some comments. Also, Razor to use a claymore or something.
Why do you connect Varka with the Wolf's Gravestone? Read the Wolf's Gravestone flavor text if you have it. Either that or go look it up online. It's his sword. Quite literally his sword.
He uses it like Zoro with his teeth laughing.
You have to go read the flavor text with the Wolf's Gravestone. And remind yourself the entire time that Varka is the only character we know of referred to so far as the Knight of Boreas. Knowing Razor Steel Claws, he could be talking about armor. No idea, dude, but big buff dude, I promise you, he's gonna be really hype. Yeah, you can. You don't need to. Just use the towers in Theater Mechanicus and you're good.
Doesn't Diluc sometimes use one hand with his claymore for his auto attacks too?
I think so. But I mean, the visual of Varka, because Varka's going to visually be a giant person. Walking around holding a claymore in one hand. Like, you know how whenever I use this with Bido? Like, see how she does that? Like, just him just swinging it one-handed right off the bat. Just constantly going one-handed, no, like it's nothing. The visual of that to show, like, oh, this dude's strong. That'd be cool.
Like his end animation, yeah, he slams it, I think. Hydro Electromech Tower Supreme.
Varka sounds good. Varka sounds cool as shit. And the only description we have of Varka is other characters talking about him. That's how much you know of a badass he is. Because the only description we have for Varka is how much the other characters talk about him. Will you get Ayaka when Inazuma releases? Of course. I'll get every character coming forward. But I'm only going to hyper invest in the characters I really like. Like Varka's one of them. Throwing a weapon.
1.4 beta test, we don't have news on Barca. It's safe to assume he isn't there. I hope he is in.
The second 1.4 beta test hasn't started yet. Only part 1 is. We have to wait for because remember, Hu Tao wasn't initially in Hu Tao wasn't in the initial beta test for 1.3. Hu Tao was in very closed circles. So we have to wait for the second part to find out who else is coming. Because right now we know there's going to be Venti and a Venti rerun, and Rosaria is going to be stuck as a 4-star on a banner. That's all we know so far. And we know they're doing 3 banners because that's what they did here. So we just gotta wait and see. Barca's just my theory because he's the only character we really have evidence on. I know, right? What if Barker is skinny? Will you still like him? There's no way. You gotta read like Child's description definitely is like the one that gives it away. Child's description, Razor's description. That's my guess too. That makes so much sense. Is Venti then Jean then Varka? As far as like the featured 5 stars, that makes so much sense. Because like Jean would definitely be the featured unit, but we already had a story quest for Jean. We already had one of these quests for Jean, right? We had one of these quests for Jean, so maybe not. I don't know. Because we should be getting a Kuching story quest whenever she comes. So I don't know. We'll see.
Also makes sense story-wise that Varka would return for the festival. Is Venti after Hu Tao?
Is Venti after Hu Tao? Probably. Venti's probably first. If not Gina, then it'll be Diluc, more than likely. But Diluc doesn't really make sense, because Diluc's not really Mondstadt. Like, he cares about Mondstadt in the city, but he's more so Dawn Winery. Of course Scaramouche will be playable. All the characters of Visions will be playable. Especially if they're mentioned.
Standard 5 stars. There is no story quest for Keeking in the current leagues.
There isn't? If there's not a story quest for Kuching, then yeah, I would definitely be leaning towards I'm definitely leaning towards Jean then. Dawn Winery. Because the Jean banner makes the most sense thematically. Playable Paimon win. The other thing is though that like kind of pokes a hole in a Jean theory would be back-to-back Animo characters, but I don't think they care about that because they did Zhongli and Albedo. So I don't think they care too much about the back-to-back Animo characters because they did Zhongli and Albedo. So I don't know. I think they just release things thematically as it goes. I think the releases are more like theme-based as according to the story rather than what makes sense. What's up, my dude?
Kaiking's new 5-star weapon looks so amazing.
It's pretty good. I like it. It's a really good stat stick. Really good stat stick. It supplements all my needs.
I think Barca will be Creo just because of his status as a Knight of Boreas who is a Creo boss.
Who knows, dude? We'll see whenever he comes out. He's definitely not going to be Pyro, though. I can tell you that much. It's either, like, the options are Cryo, Electro, or Animo. Animo doesn't make sense because of the characters that are coming out. Electro doesn't make sense because Lisa's the one that taught Razor how to use his vision. Uh-oh. Put. Varka just wants to fight. I mean, Child just wants to fight Varka because of the rumors of how strong he is. That's literally the sole reason. Like, Child wants to fight Varka because of rumors on how strong Varka is. And you gotta think, that means Varka's strong enough to where they talk about him in Snetchnaya and among the Harbingers.
Is Venti rerun like for sure? Child said
It's more than likely. There's a lot of evidence pointing to a Venti rerun, but we have nothing confirming it.
I really want more catalyst.
Will Mihalia add the Chasm in 1.4? No, 1.4 is Windbloom Festival.
I don't think Dilek is coming out because Dilek will get outdated in a couple of months, so if they want to make money out of a Dilek banner, Child always wants.
No, they don't care about that. They're going to release the standard banner, or standard banner units on. If you summon on, even if it's the Luke, if you summon on a rated up standard banner unit, and then you're going to lose your 50/50 for your next limited banner unit, and then get the standard banner unit that you summoned for, you're a goofy goober. I'm not gonna lie. You're a goofy goober. I would never summon for a standard banner rate up unit, even if it's one I wanted, because I know eventually I'm gonna lose 50/50s and get them anyways.
Watch him be 5 FT tall and the story be like, he was strong.
The other reason I don't think Varka has been data mined yet is because I think he's going to have a unique body type. Because right now, all the characters, they fit into like one of 3 different body types for each one. Right? So if Varka has his unique body type, that means they don't need to add his data into the game until they're ready to. Varka Catalyst user.
Varka Wagner build.
Razor says he's really tall, so does Child. Child calls him the Titan of the Knights of Favonius. I think they data mined a different body type. He's supposed to be a giant, like huge, like physically imposing. And physically imposing is not a word I would use to describe anybody in this game currently that we can play as.
Shows him as a Creo user. What if Varka is a sexy one, Sam? Wagner build. Varka is a Loli. He literally trained Razor, and Razor uses a claymore.
Yeah.
Varka gonna be Klee-sized.
Varka gonna be Klee-sized? Molly Varka, dude.
Varka would probably have Lee buff dude NPC body. Watch them still make him skinny. Emoji 10
Still make him skinny? I don't know about all that now.
Skipping some comments. Sensi hello. Oh, I went at laughing.
What do you mean Baiju's physically imposing? I don't know about all that either. Baiju's whole thing is that he's frail, and the reason he's looking for immortality through Chi-Chi is because he wants to, you know, not have to worry about dying, because he's a weak person. Like, he's physically weak. Yeah, you can go read, like, I read it up on a lot of the Wikipedia and stuff before. I'm like, Baiju's voice is meant to creep you out. He's meant to be sus. He's literally Orochimaru. Not use any weapon, I know, right? The heater's good. Thank you, Melee.
I like how some of the NPC are bulky lololol. Imagine Bayu being a healer. Nah, forgot Lola's.
Baiju's gonna be a healer. But Baiju's sus.
Bayu is like Oro Kaimaru. Baidu currently buff
Yeah.
Need even hay.
I always hit that.
Have you seen his selling emoji grimacing face? Watch him have max 2 disappear.
Bonk, 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 bonk. What's up, my dude? Polearm healer? I have no idea.
But I am very curious how Dendro is going to play out. Bayu looks like he leeches with his snake to me.
I don't know what Baiju's gonna do. I know he's gonna heal because he's literally a doctor, so he's going to heal.
Has an interesting personality. I want him. If they is meant to be frail, heal crops have the lowest death in the game. Bayu looks like a
So he's definitely a healer. Just don't know beyond that.
Useless. What are these talking we hear?
Bonk. There we go.
So good, has probably gonna have a little
What are the talking we hear?
snake
The talking, it's the voices in your head, dude, they're telling you things to do. But be very careful, man. I wouldn't listen to them.
Dendro is probably gonna offer a lot of crowd control.
Wish we had more Norse influence in Genshin. Wait till we get to Snezhnaya or something that's like influenced real life by that. We have to wait. Well, Snezhnaya is Russia. We have to wait till we get to. There's regions like the way they're taken with Teyvat is the regions. Every region is inspired by something. Liyue is obviously China. Mondstadt's supposed to be like Germany, Europe type beat. So we just have to wait for like till we get to regions that are inspired by real life regions, and then we'll have influence that way. Because you know eventually they're gonna add like if you know Olaf from League, like the stereotypical Berserker Viking dude, you know eventually they're gonna add that. That's too easy of a demographic to not hit. They're eventually gonna hit that demographic. Too easy to not do.
Uberu could be a catalyst actually. Onezuma, Japan. What if there's one in the future? There is going to be Egyptian mythology in Sumer Udo.
Yeah, there's Anubis and all that.
Germany. Yeah, Fontaine is like France, right? I'm from Russia. Wishing beer is there too, and we'll be happy tears. Snezhnaya is vodka land. Skipping some comments.
If you watched it, I'll die? Yeah. We'll see. Varka's return is going to be fucking cool. Watch me guess it right, and then they're just like, who told this guy? Who told this dude? I have no idea, though. Like, I could be completely off, Varka could just not be coming, and I could be talking completely out of my ass, just wishful thinking, you know? I don't know, but I'm going to make the video anyways. That way, if I am right, I could look like a fucking god. And if I'm not right, then whatever. It's just more theory crafting, more guessing, which I love theory craft. I love guessing. And if you watch my channel, you know I do that a lot. Not always right, but I am sometimes.
Skipping some comments. Prince Sharma, yes, this is exactly how I imagined IT. I couldn't figure out who he reminded me of. Thank you. Skipping some comments.
They're kind of testing on a 6-week cycle now, right now, aren't they, with Rosaria? Huh. Rosaria comes after. No, that's more of a 4-week cycle. So yeah, it makes sense. Yeah, Rosaria dips into the 3 weeks because, yeah, that makes sense. Bop. Bop. I mean, it still wouldn't take my, because this is like, so with everything else I had educated guesses on, right? Like it was like I had a lot of evidence to back me up. This is a wild ass guess. This is wishful thinking at its peak. So I'm going to make sure to say that in the video whenever I like say, hey, I think Varka might be coming soon.
The freaking things with the characters are still I think that when
we'll see. I'll make sure to put in my video that it's just me taking a wild guess. Low-key nervous for the story when it starts getting really dark. Eh. It's more interesting whenever there's consequences to actions. Keep streaming Genshin until the game is finished, of course. Like the in-game story? No idea. I love Genshin, I love this game. I don't see myself really, you know, ever leaving it. It's the first game I've played in a very long time that I can actually play this much without getting bored of it. Although I'm pretty sure half of that is always having chat to talk to, but the other half is this game I can actually just play a shitload and not get bored of it. I love this game. Isn't Natlin the power region? I'm gonna go with Natlin because then Murata's there, and Murata is easily, like after Xiao, Murata's my easily most type character I want. God kind of doesn't say sex. God just could be whatever, right? So you can say God of War. You don't have to say Goddess. There's no gender to God of War.
Yes, Natlin is the pyro. I wanna see Sumeru, DD Sinu.
Because Murata is the God of War. You could say Goddess of War, God of War. You're not wrong either way.
Hello, I hope your day is going
Murata's definitely my second most hyped character next to Xiao, though.
Are you gonna give up Genshin once Blue Protocol is released?
No. I'm never dropping Genshin.
Bro, what is better for Xiao, a shielder and healer like Diona or a soul healer like Barbara?
You need both. You need shields and heals on Xiao, so you pick. I'm hyped for Fontaine. I really like how the twins look. That'd be cool.
How many years will it take for the story to reach?
The only thing that happened wrong with Kaya was himself. Nothing could go more wrong than an eye patch. Bro, why are you shitting on his swag, dude? There we go. Then we also have Canaria. Like, I want to know more about Canaria because that's where Albedo was made. So I want to know more about Canaria. Canaria seems really interesting. If Canaria can literally create life and create, you know, living, breathing, thinking people, I'm really curious about Canaria. So, yeah, I'm really curious about Canaria.
I really love your dedication on waiting for a certain character's banner. To be honest,
well, I wouldn't call it dedication, because now that YouTube's kind of become a thing, I'm just going to get everybody anyways, like it's a Pokédex. But before I was being very picky because, you know, money. To be able to summon on everything, it takes money. And it takes a lot of money. Genshin is a very expensive game to complete the Pokédex. Kenrei is so interesting? Kenrei is really interesting. And weapon ascension map descriptions? Yeah. Oh. That doesn't sound too, like, impressive considering his Albedo's, like, teacher, master, whatever, literally made him.
Bye-bye, Kylie. Saya has no drip. Now that reruns are starting, it's a bit less expensive, fortunately. Why you all on Saya? Boy rocks the pirate aesthetic.
A lot of people sleep on Kaya. Kaya's really strong, actually. He's one of the strongest physical DPSs in the game.
Pluto, huh? His quest gave a lot of hints about him.
Gimme, thank you.
Grind otter right. If only the Stand By Me event is a free 5-star. Xiao.
Didn't Sucrose create on Vision? I have no idea. Sucrose is learning from Albedo, but, like, how do you learn from Albedo?
Professor Dane's Liath wants you to find all the birds to pull out the Pokédex. Stare.
Professor Dansley. How many chests have you opened? I have no idea, dude. That's like keeping count of how many times have I blinked in my life.
If Saya is a 5-star, everyone wouldn't be shitting on him.
It's because he's a starter. Everybody thinks the starters are trash. The only one that actually needs any love is Amber because of how useless her skill is and how much Ganyu just absolutely, like, why on earth would you ever want to use Amber whenever you can just use Ganyu? If you like how Amber played, then you summon for Ganyu and you just use her.
Is this your main party?
I mean, I don't really have a main party. I'm just using them because their friendship level's low and it needs to go up. Nice, Hash. Grats, my dude. Enjoy the dash.
Skipping some comments. Yeah, Sucrose did experiments on her vision lab.
Sounds like somebody's learning from Albedo then.
Congrats, Hash. Hash, congrats, my dude. Congrats.
There we go. Enjoy the dash. That's basically what it is. It boils down to just being a dash. Enjoy the dash, Hash. People didn't know that I rhyme. What was I gonna do? Oh yeah, I was gonna look at my materials. Hey, 120, let's go. I knew I farmed up a shitload.
PS4 streaming and Auntie wanna overlap your streams. Your streams and videos are skipping the rest.
I stream from 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time to 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Uh-oh. Okay. There we go. We do this. 1, 2, 3. Bonk, 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 bonk. Oh, I didn't get my dash off. Why do you farm Ella lanterns when you only need like 2-0? Hey, I like having lots of lanterns. Wanna know why? Let me show you why. Breezy J, she has a counterpart in Honkai. Each Archon has a counterpart in Honkai. Lois Sensei, you're so cool. You killed them all right away. Now that's a lot of damage. Phil Swift here. I gotta make this afternoon's video about 1.4 and talking about it, so I can set up to make the Varka video for tomorrow morning. Because I definitely want to like put my guess out there for Varka. Because I'm really excited for Varka, just based off the descriptions of him from other characters. I'm hyped for Varka too. I'm really excited for Varka. WoW deleted them. Xiao basically makes the game recruit mode. Hey Val, do you know why Travis hasn't streamed? I have no idea, Charles. No idea. Xiao sad skipping the rest. Never gonna shut up about a Klee rerun. What's your I hope there's not a Klee rerun. Exclamation mark Kuching. You can see my Kuching build. His eyes are red if you look closely. Or at least a new catalyst. His eyes are red if you look closely. Venti is Wendy LOL. There we go. I guess so. How about a little more Doesn't holding R2 work? Nope, you gotta tap it. You gotta tap it. Holding R2 does not work. Okay, so we go over here. Go over here. This is why we craft so many. Watch. We're going to let 60 go. Beautiful, just beautiful. Ah, there they go. Look at them. There we go. Look at him go. Has had at least 2 new characters. There isn't really a precedent to stop with skipping the rest. You should release it in a building. Especially brick shit house. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like, so they're definitely going to do a Venti rerun because it's about time they rerun, right? So that means we're going to get a Venti rerun. Then, so that's the first limited banner unit. Then we're going to get a standard banner unit because that's the precedence they sent. If we use 1.3 as the example going forward, we're going to get a standard banner unit right up. So Venti 2 weeks, more than likely Jean for 2 weeks, then third unit that's new. So who is new that would make sense to release during the Windbloom Festival in Mondstadt that we know about already? The only character that even fits that slot at all whatsoever is Varka. Varka could return in the middle of Windbloom Festival and boom, now he's a summonable character. You could do that? Yeah. Drop them all. Let them go. Why would they rerun 2 banners back to back? That would just like tank their money from the whales, and gacha games are mostly about milking whales. So why on earth would they, like, whales are not going to summon for Venti, and they're not going to summon for a standard unit rate up. So why would they rerun Klee again? That's going to tank their profits against for whales, because whales already have a maxed out Klee. So why would they rerun Klee? Why? Well, Mona could be on the standard banner, but she's not technically from Mondstadt. And if it's a Mondstadt festival, the only person that makes sense is Jean. You could also run Diluc on the standard banner, but I doubt that.
Whales already have Klee C6 if we look at the ludicrous sales numbers for Klee. They don't skip in the rest.
And every free-to-play is going to burn their Primo Gems on Venti. They're not going to have anything for Klee if they rebrand Klee. And they want people to spend money, so it only makes sense to release someone new on the second half of 1.4. A Diluc banner with Hog? Yeah, it's either going to be Jean or Diluc, but... If I was a whale, I'd summon for Venti. They already have Venti maxed. Why would they want, like, why would they summon for Venti again? I'm either choosing Xing Qiu or Chongyong. I don't know. It depends on who's on who's on Hu Tao's banner. English is hard. I'm going to wait to pick it till I see who's on Hu Tao's banner. Oh no, man! I just want Venti. Yeah. Console users fight for your rights. Well, it's basically called, what MiHoYo says with PS4 console is MiHoYo saying, hey, buy a PS5. I'm going to get a PS5 soon, so I'm not stressing it. I'm mostly waiting on them to get back in stock, because I don't want to give any scalpers any money. That's true, but all the whales already have Zhongli Max, so they're going to take an L whenever they rerun Zhongli, so they're not running Zhongli until, they're not rerunning Zhongli until, like, he comes out. Or until, like, another... It's thematically appropriate to rerun Zhongli. Zhongli's gonna get reran eventually, but it won't be for a minute. Do you have sweaty controller hands right now? Nah, not right now. Maybe if I'm, like, grinding domain super hard to get sweaty controller hands, but not right now. Amber has pretty pog constellations. You don't need Venti. Do you know how much I use Venti? I never use Venti. I have Venti, I never use them though. Venti's there though. They don't do non-gacha units, I don't think. What do you mean? Oh, they don't do like the free-to-play units? Yeah. The only free-to-play unit that got rated up was Barbara, and what's funny is the fact that they made like Barbara a unit that can get rated up, you get 2 copies of her for free, absolutely free. The other one's Jingling, but I mean, Jingling's still free, right? So yeah. Jingling's been on banners. Why did Geo Aether not get the Geo buff? I have no idea.
Skipping some comments. ILL DPS Venti 100.
DPS Venti, let's go! But yeah, you don't need Venti. Venti's just really good, especially for the Abyss and Domains. If you have Venti and Zhongli for Abyss and Domains, one on each side, like, it's easy mode. It's fucking easy mode. Well, thank you, dude. Glad you enjoy it. Thanks, Todd. Can't you get Saya on a Noel banner? You can. You can get anyone on a Noel banner.
Skipping some comments. The Tao banner may have fish.
Wish you guys luck on the Hu Tao banner? No, you. I hope you have luck on Hu Tao banner.
Venti had 3 banners in a patch for a while. If you're a F2P, Venti makes domains and ley lines 10 times easier.
Let's go feed the dog. Zhongli's debuff OP. Zhongli's debuff is very, very good. It's very annoying and almost freezing. Freezing almost 1 second. I mean, PS4 is just dated. Like, my PS4 is literally a day 1 PS4. Did I hit the dog with the spear? I think I did. Rest in peace, meat. Hu Tao confirmed? Hu Tao's beyond confirmed, dude. Hu Tao's 100% coming. Hu Tao's coming in 19 days. It's gonna be right after the Kuching banner. I want Venti just because I want to collect all the Archons. I can respect that.
When I started playing Genshin, I farmed Venti's mats, thought that I can summon him anytime.
Oh, that's a big F, dude. No, I played Genshin like I play any gacha. I started and I played and I just kept rolling until I got a 5-star, and that 5-star was Venti.
Will you summon first Staff of Homo and use it on Xiao?
Yeah, I will. Staff of Home is going to be the weapon I use on Xiao.
When do you think Zhongli
Who is a better support? I mean, depends on the content. Venti and Zhongli do two different things. That's the main thing. A lot of people like, they like to compare units, say, hey, you do this, but each unit has its strengths, right? Like, I can say pretty unbiased that Ganyu is better than Xiao for bosses, because Xiao doesn't have ability to do bosses and none of his constellations matter in bosses. He still shreds them, no problem. But Ganyu is the better bosser because it's consistent damage. Well, on the other hand, if we're comparing them both at C6, if we take them into Abyss and Domains, then Xiao performs better. So who's better in the sense? I don't know, they do different things. Every unit has different strengths and weaknesses in this game. It's hard to compare units because they do different things all the time. So whenever you have a tier list or something, it's always full of shit. Like Kuching. Kuching's constantly like underrated as a 5-star. And even though I don't like playing as Kuching, I can tell you Fizz damage Kuching's a fucking monster. It shreds anything. It's mostly for bossing though, and it's against any large targets.
Catalyst characters win. Xiao versus the Anemo Slimes. Emoji skull. My friend Scan gives 2.
It all depends on who you want to build and who you want to play. Like, I don't even like playing Kuching, but I'll tell you, she's a fucking monster. She's really slept on. It's mostly because Electro's kind of so you need to build into physical.
Skipping the rest. People call
Hu Tao's the best Xiao is dead. There've already been like YouTubers saying, poor Xiao, he's getting overshadowed by Hu Tao. I'm like, dude, if you like Hu Tao, get her. Get her. Yeah, if you like Xiao, get him, is what I meant to say. If you like Xiao, get him. I was trying to figure out like where I fucked up that word. If you like Xiao, get him. If you like Hu Tao, get her. If you like fucking, I don't know. If you like Kuching, get her. Like, it doesn't matter. This is a waifu and husbando collector. Especially if you're free to play. That's the other thing I never understand. You get free to play people wanting to chase meta and listen to tier lists. Like, I'm free to play, what's the best way to spend my primos? Like, isn't this character just going to get power crept X, Y, and Z? It's like, bro, if you're not pumping money into this game, you'll never be able to keep up with meta. Ever. It takes way too fucking long to get enough Fremos, get enough Fremo gems to be able to summon for a single 5-star. You will never, ever be able to keep up with meta as a free-to-play. Ever. So why the fuck do you care about something that doesn't apply to you?
Sucrose is better than Venti. If you like Dane's Lyat, get him. I don't care about the meta albedo.
Beto's hair is cool, basically.
Exactly. Skipping some comments. Personal line beat I have Dave, Xiao and Razor as DPS in 9-0 level all 3.
Meta doesn't apply to free-to-play players. You know what applies to free-to-play players? What you enjoy playing the most. Who's the most fun for you? Who looks the coolest? Because in the end, you're not getting the 5-star weapons. You're not getting this, you're not getting that. You're not going to have level 13 talents, which is a big difference, trust me. You're not going to have insane artifacts without really lucky RNG because it just takes way too much resin to be able to farm for it. And you're not going to be able to do this for every single unit every 2 weeks going forward. Like, you're not going to be able to do that. It's just too much investment per unit. So it doesn't apply to free-to-play players to be chasing meta because it's not in the realm of reality. It's just not possible. Will probably be the meta again once the game matures. It cycles constantly. We'll see. I don't know what they're doing with cycles. They're doing all sorts of stuff. Like 1.3 really shook it up with how they're doing 2-week cycles on the banners now. They could swap back to 3-week cycles next week. They could swap back to 3-week cycles for 1.4. And we'd be none the wiser and be like, oh, okay, well, it looks like we're getting Venti, then some unit with Rosaria on it. Like, we don't know what they're doing. They really shook things up with 1.3. I don't know what they're doing. Staff of Homas, it all depends. Between Staff of Home and Primordial Jade Spear, it all depends on your substats. If you need crit rate, you go Primordial Jade Wing Spear. If you need crit damage, you go Staff of Homa.
Don't care about the meta, just summon if you have primos to summon, if you are at 2p.
Yeah.
Hey Valve, I got Xiao and Aquila Favonia on Perma banner. I don't have any good polearm. Should I just skip Hutao and wait for 5 skipping the rest?
Should I just skip Hutao? I mean, you have a good polearm. It's called Blackcliff. You just have to save up your star glitter and not spend 5 wishes. What you need to do is just use a craftable 4-star and save up your star glitter in here, in Paimon's Bargains. You want to save up, not for the Royal Spear, but whenever Blackcliff comes back on rotation, you want to get the Blackcliff Spear. And that's literally 5 wishes. I saw a comment on one of my YouTube videos. Say, like, we can't be getting, Blackcliff isn't free to play. We gotta, like, the free to play players have to spend star glitter on wishes because we don't give any wishes. I'm like, bro, that's 5 wishes, and those 5 wishes are probably all 3-star weapons anyways. So how are you going to pick, like, 5 3-star weapons over a really, really good weapon? Like, that makes no sense to me. That makes 0 sense to me. It's like fucking... Yeah, I don't get that one.
LOL. Like I said, I don't think that that's gonna happen super often. I want my first 5-star to be Hutao. She looks so cool, big smile. Spending star glitter hurts if
So I'm going for wishes? Yeah.
You F2T still can get
But that's 5 closer to pity? Oh no. 5 wishes. If you are so close to a unit that you've been saving up for that you're 5 wishes away from pity, then you done goofed. Because you have to be so stingy as a free-to-play player. Like, you have to be so fucking stingy. You can't buy into hype for characters. And trust me, I'm going to generate hype for almost every character that comes out because I like doing that. But you can't fall for hype. You have to be very, very stingy. You have to wait for units to come out. You have to wait for YouTubers to test them. You have to do trial runs yourself, and you have to take your time. Unless you're just going nuts and you're just like, hey, I want Xiao really bad. And then you just go nuts as soon as he comes out. But free-to-play players have to be extremely, extremely stingy. You have to be very, very picky with how you summon.
What if the pity is 8-1?
What the pity is 81? You'll probably get that from like 3 dailies, 4 dailies. How much is it? 60 a day? 180? Because it gives you crit damage. Crit damage substat. Man, I'll be like... I know, I get really excited for every new thing. Every new little thing I get super excited for. That's just how I am as a person. So, as a free-to-play, you can't be buying into the hype, even if I'm the one making the hype.
True. Skipping some comments. Might get Xiao in 5 days.
Elbows is we think about it carefully, yeah. Like, I try to be considerate of free-to-play players whenever I'm talking about things and being like, hey, you guys got to be very careful. You have to do this, but in the end, people always ask me too, like, should I summon for this weapon or something? It's like, nah, you gotta make up that mind for yourself. Because that's a whole other character. I can't make that decision for you. Because I don't want to tell free-to-play players to, like, summon for anything. Because, it's so hard to get fucking Freemo gems. I'm not ignorant to how, like, the struggle is. I know the game's stingy when it comes to Freemo gems. The fact that giving us a multi for login is amazing. What's up, Heresy? Congrats, dude. Showing strengths and weaknesses? I don't ever compare characters to other characters. I just tell you what a character's good and bad at. Like, whenever I make my Kuching video, I'm going to make a detailed Kuching guide as we get closer to her banner coming out. And I'm going to talk about where she's strong, where she's weak, this, that, strong weapons, etc. I'll make all sorts of, like, I'll make a very deep, like, kind of how I did with Xiao, where I made a super long, detailed guide for Xiao. I'm going to make one for Kuching as well. Which is a better forged polearm? It depends on your stats and what you need and who you're playing. Don't have high expectations? Just go with the flow, dude. What's the best free-to-play weapon for Hutao? Blackcliff. It's always, like, anytime you want, like, Blackcliff, the series Blackcliff as a free-to-play option is incredibly powerful. If you're talking craftable, then you're probably looking at Star Glitter. But even then, that's kind of iffy. Like, Star Glitter is still not going to be, like, amazing. It'll be good enough to get you by, but it's not going to be amazing. Because she, whenever, the only time she deals damage is whenever her E is up. Whenever her E is up, she is, she's dealing all pyro damage. So having Dragon Spine doesn't work, Crescent Pike doesn't work. But yeah. The Hu Tao's Ascension, she gives crit damage right now, but that's bound to change. They always change the character's Ascension stat. It hasn't, hers hasn't changed yet, and that's probably going to change like pyro damage or something. I'm willing to bet it changes the pyro damage. We'll see though. Because they've changed every character's Ascension stat at least once, I think, other than Albedo. I think Albedo stayed the same. So remember, Zhongli had HP percent, and he switched over to Geo damage. Then, Child had crit rate to Hydro. Ganyu had Cryo to crit damage. Xiao had Anemo to crit rate. Klee we didn't have anything on. Xiao's was changed. It went from Anemo damage percent to crit rate. It changed early? Yeah, but it still changed. It's just to show that, yeah, they all change. So, like, I would hold that crit damage with a grain of salt. Yeah, if you guys didn't know, Child had crit rate till the day before he came out, then they switched it to Hydro damage. Would have been better for him to keep the Anemo damage. Anemo damage, like, that's why I try to explain to people, elemental damage percent's really hard to do. Like, it's really hard to build up elemental damage percent, it's incredibly important. So it would have been very nice for Xiao to have that Anemo damage percent, because then Primordial Jade Spear would have been, like, absolutely no contest best weapon for him. But because he has the 19.2% from his substats, now you have an argument of crit damage versus crit rate, because he's so easy to stack crit rate on. So he doesn't need a crit rate on his weapon, and he can just get all the crit rate he needs from his artifacts. That's why I'm like, I like crit rate ascendancies. It makes it really easy to build a character around. But at the same time, there's downsides to it, because you lose out on potential damage if you have a really good build already.
Have you seen the Hu Dao leak her burst in new attack?
Yeah, I've seen it. But I'll get lucky eventually. Yeah, Impish. Everyone gets lucky eventually. Be OP on Hu Tao. It's definitely going to help a lot with Hu Tao's problems. And it has high base attack, which Hu Tao wants, but Homa gives the 20% HP, so it's all going to come down to your build and what you have. Could you imagine having like 300% crit damage and like 10% crit rate? Because you had nothing but crit damage artifacts, and crit rate's really hard to build whenever it's not in your weapon or your ascendancy stat. Crit rate's really hard to get. It's gonna be goofy to see like some of the. We're gonna see some Hu Tao showcases where she has just like absolutely insane broken damage, where it's like an R5 Staff of Homa, and if you look, it's all the food buffing crit rate and shit. Like, they're gonna have food buffing crit rate, they're gonna have double cryo, resonance. They're gonna have all sorts of shit, dude. It's gonna be funny. Because all you gotta do with double cryo resonance, run Diona, run Ganyu, put down Ganyu ult, and now you have the, what is it, like 30%? 15% extra crit rate? Let's see. Elemental resonance. Increases crit rate against opponents that are affected by cryo by 15%. So it'll be 15% extra crit rate on that. Then she'll get 12% crit rate from a passive, another 12% from C4. So you're looking at 24, you're looking at 39% crit rate off of that alone. And then if you add in a crit rate circlet, you're looking at 47. It's 28% for crit rate circlet, right? 31%. So 34, that's 55% crit rate like that. 5% crit rate naturally, so you're looking at 60% crit rate just to create circlet and resonance. And her C4 and passive. So her crit rate is actually going to be fine. You're going to see some nutty showcases with the Hu Tao whenever she comes out. Just by stats, she's going to be a stat monster. She's going to be able to stack the shit out of crit damage, like 300% crit damage, and she's going to be able to get up to like 90-something% pyro damage below 50%. Hu Tao is going to be very, very, very strong stat-wise. I think she's going to win out and just being a stat monster. Not to mention she's going to be Pyro, so she's going to have access to Melton and stuff.
Valkyr to Valk, she only gives her team crit rate with
Oh yeah, true.
not herself.
With the talent, yeah, true. I forgot. It does say excluding herself on it. So that's minus 24%. So she's going to need some crit rate then. I can see why they did that now. Because that combination I was thinking of, I'm like, this is really stupid damage-wise. But yeah, that's true. True. It does say excluding herself on it. Forgot about that little detail.
Have you seen her burst leak?
Of course I have.
They changed that. I won't be surprised if with super
No, it's kind of like Xiao with all of his constellations being garbage.
Manzi out to be stronger if you compare him to Ganyu and Hudao. Then White Tasselov,
Xiao had to be stronger if you compare him to Ganyu and Hutao. I mean, I don't really care if a unit's strong or not, so I'd stay pretty unbiased in my opinions on who's stronger. I've never cared if a unit's strong. I hyper invested into Xiao because he's super fun to play. That's the sole reason. Alright, there's not really any other reason. Boop. Didn't expect the plunge, dude. Think Rosaria gets team crit rate? I think she does. Through like either her ult or something. I can't remember what it is. Isn't it like one of her constellations actually? Me likey his tattoos basically. Are you gonna make it on the upcoming 4 stars? What, Rosaria? Yeah, I could do videos on Rosaria. Unless you mean like Bennett in the Kaching banner. I'm not making no video on Bennett. Everybody knows what Bennett does. Bennett's stupid. Bennett's how you make a showcase character, right? You bring Bennett, and then you pop Bennett's ult, and then you gain 1,000 attack because fucking Bennett's broken. Could you imagine my Xiao with 1,000 more attack? He'd be dealing like 40k per dash or some stupid shit. Be so stupid. No, I don't have any tattoos. And new 4 stars, yeah. Hutao is focused on 1 charge attack every 4 seconds. Because then she can apply Blood Blossom, which is in her E, which deals % damage, like it deals tick damage. As long as she's inside of her E, she can apply the Blood Blossom effect. And she has C2. You can use her as a really strong sub DPS. You can swap her in, use her ult, and it'll apply Blood Blossom to everybody. Which is really, like, Blood Blossom's really strong. I mean, you know, if you're clearing the game fine without Bennett, you don't need Bennett. I only hate on Bennett because the amount of showcases. Okay, so I don't have every character. So I would like to go and I would like to watch showcases of characters I don't own so I can, like, theory craft with it. The issue with trying to find a fucking showcase with a character I don't own is the fact that they use Bennett. Every single one of them. They use Bennett and it's not a realistic look anymore. Every single person uses Bennett to buff up the damage. That's why I hate Bennett. Bennett's fine as a character. Oh yeah, I'm not denying Xiao's very strong, especially with mine. Mine's super invested. Just saying the only reason I ever picked Xiao is because he's fun. Boop, boop, boop. Bennett and Mona broken the broken, I know. Like, do you know how hard it is to find well, now you have Zhongli. Like, it's so hard to find a showcase without Zhongli, without a C6 Klee. The reason people bring, like, Klee, the reason you see Klee in showcases, let me show you guys. This is the reason you see, not you, the reason you see Klee in showcases. Is this right here, explosive frags. Being hit by Jumpty Dumpty's mines decreases opponent's defense by 23% for 10 seconds. That's why I see Zhongli, Klee, and Bennett for like
Girls drowning is the
any sort of showcase. I'm like, it's a new Sucrose Mona combo.
Brew, I always forget
Me trying to find Venti showcases.
Me trying to find Venti showcases. Is keeping with the Quilla beef.
Competing with their Keela Favonius is really, really good. It just takes a lot of investment to get the right artifacts.
And Sucrose. Also C6 Diona.
That reminds me, I want to see something. Out of curiosity.
That's a classic.
I want to see something out of curiosity. Every time you guys see my Kuching, I want to just point something out.
That much op support anyone can DPS man.
Boop, boop.
Let's finish this quickly.
Broke down, so until I get the money to fix it, I will miss a lot of Genshin content.
Oof.
Slime's dying before
Well, at least you gotta look at the positives. At least you'll have more content to do whenever you get back. So we're gonna give you this. And then we're gonna give you... Which one's better? This one. So before I had 4-piece Bloodstain. Now I have 2 and 2.
F.
And now... Now she's nutty. I'm gonna give Xiao his pieces right back. You don't gotta worry about that.
If I get
I just want to see this really quick.
use my 3 catalyst prototypes, emoji crying loudly.
Because before, I only had 4-piece Bloodstain, which is virtually useless. What's up, Rapid? What's up, my dude? Now I want to see it with 2 Bloodstain, 2 Glad.
Biara.
This is the first time I'm doing this with 2 Bloodstain, 2 Glad.
Don't you find it annoying having to switch artifacts around?
Not really. It takes 2 seconds. Because most of my characters have their own artifact sets that I never touch. I just gotta remember who has what and where. Give me the Plasterite.
Not me using a 4-star Glad flower because Glad is so hard to farm.
I know that, trust me. I know that one. We won't even have ult, so we'll be at 53%. Yeah, we'll be at 53%.
I play her as electric.
Ring cutter.
Charge attacks with so much stamina.
They do.
Outlines your
Choose
fate.
the main DPS.
Life goes
I
on.
think it is worth to build
Speed of
Sushi
light.
when I have fully built Diana.
22k, 22k, 22k.
The feeling you get a better artifact, but it's a tool just doesn't look pretty.
Yeah,
Five,
that was about 22k per charge attack whenever she was critting both ends.
New prototypes in the future. I wanna craft different
So that's pretty good.
using my catalysts, bows, and spears.
That's level 8 normals too.
Go BRR. Okay, I am sold on fizz keeping. She isn't broken as Xiao dude.
I told you guys she's super strong. I've been playing with Fizz Kuching. I know how strong Fizz Kuching is.
Pretty deep.
I know how strong Fizz Kuching is. Because that's what I was using to murder bosses before. Like, she was just outperforming the, my Ning Wong by a mile.
Let's go.
While you're still streaming.
I'm gonna run a domain, then I'll probably call the stream. But yeah.
Honestly, the fact your library of artifacts is so clean is satisfying.
I keep it clean on purpose. Because it bothers me having a shitload of trash. Just, I don't know how people can sit there and function with a million trash artifacts. I like to keep nothing but the good stuff. I don't have any trash in my inventory. I keep it clean. I'm always working on something. I always have a goal to reach. Oh, I went to the wrong domain. Is she going to be a main DPS or sub DPS? Hu Tao? She can't really do main. Because no matter how much you invest into Hu Tao, she's going to have 7 seconds of downtime. No matter how much you invest in Hu Tao, she's going to have 7 seconds of downtime, where she's just absolutely fucking... So, it's 10 seconds of awesome, 7 seconds of downtime with Hu Tao. So she's going to be really good as a sub DPS. So, that's where she's really going to shine, but you can make anybody a main DPS. There's always a way to do it. You can make anybody a main DPS.
I mean, Xiao has downtime as well.
He does, but the dashes compensate for it.
You made me clean my artifacts, LOL.
And if you have a battery like Gene, for example, he doesn't really have downtime. He has 2 seconds of downtime.
Will be good with electro build.
2 seconds of downtime. 2 seconds and 7 seconds is a big difference.
Wishes. I have no other 5 stars, but luckily I have C6 Bennett. Skipping the rest. Skipping some comments.
Bop.
Healer Mona.
Healer Mona, yeah.
Would be a main DPS and you bring a sub DPS to
I mean, you could run something like the Luke and Hu Tao together if you have them both. Let me do this. Boop, boop, boop. Boop, boop, boop. How did I manage to do that? How did I manage to do that, dude? See, this is my answer to, but Xiao has downtime too. Boop, boop, boop. Boom, 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 boom. There we go. We do this. There we go. Here's how has C1. He has a little bit more than C1. C6 Xiao. A little bit. It definitely cries some.
Xiao meter and boom literally hold forever with the healer OFC.
Need ER and boom. He doesn't even need ER. The reason his ER was so good there is because he was killing shit so quickly. Your sound looks kind of free to play. Just a little bit more than C1.
Just a little bit more than C1.
Yeah, this is a free to play Xiao.
C7 Xiao.
My C1 Xiao has 4 dashes sometimes. It's a bug. Yeah, my C1 Xiao has like 7 dashes sometimes. I think it's a bug also.
Sometimes it's a bug. Don't really expect them to change her downtime.
He doesn't even need ER. I tested it. So if I was to completely take off Skyward Spine, it's 4 dashes and 2 Gene E's. So all I have to do is like bop with Gene, and then I go dot, 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 and then I go back to Gene, and then I bop again. And then I go back to Xiao, and then I dash one more time, and boom, full energy. That's it. That's like what, 6 seconds? No, that'd be like 10 seconds because the generator. It just yeah.
Laughing Valk F2P King. I didn't know what they do at first, so I thought her counterattack was what crit looked.
It'd be 10 seconds. 10 seconds for him to get ult back. If assuming you're against a single target, you're not generating particles otherwise. How high is his ER? His ER right now is at like 160%. Once I get Staff of Homa and I take this off, it's going to drop down to like 35. Not 35, 122%. So yeah. She won't come home. You're going to get to try to lift experiment? Probably not, because it takes too many resources. Oh, I almost forgot to do something.
You going to try the lithic spear on him when it come out? Xiao.
Especially since I don't do full layaway teams. You'd have to do a full layaway team. I don't do full layaway teams. There we go. I'm gonna have to like get these throughout the day. Who are we gonna pair Hu Tao with? Probably similar to this team. Anyways, guys, that's all I got for you guys today. Thank you all for watching. Tomorrow we'll do more. Tomorrow, I think more Sal story quest happens, right? Yeah. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead. I'm gonna call the stream today. Catch you all later. Peace out, my dudes. Peace. Hope you all have